as long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwokika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nanyinke bineligwe, ka hagedin so, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day. Chukwu Abiyama believe we're whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, Chukwokika Abiyama, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said, my name is Namdekano.
Sabotage, you are way back away, no thing. Makana wapana kamadu, muna kujukelanya. Le family rule, ogesi makasuna no, ogatika by your life, because the end time is so near. Ndibo tu inusi, agwawati matiano di. Makano panuboko, Opa Tichiria, Abona Boston, Ona Yuchikana Kana. Asi Mabura Kunomare, Yaburu Miaru, Namogara Palamu, surrounding Boston. Obado Maketo. Money is not everything. Let's fight for our freedom. For our freedom is our right. Papa Mubaram see. Nadia Frabalamu. Iabuna Neminu. Kambu Paraya no. Makano Tifemata Winyakayen. Akanobe Ilo Nesia. Oye Wufemu Paranifea. Nkabu Paruko. Biafra is my life. Biafra, and we must go back to our land. And get the one who took us to fail. If I would come here 4 years ago, Gonna jump in there, Bongo Rodira Kahala. Mano, yes, no, Baba, Naibu, West not to one here. Ya biko soro ndị Hausa la ugwu Hausa ka anyị nwezoro nwanne ba maka na ọ bụrụ na olu Hausa as a good governor he is lọga chịtakwa ndị Hausa ọfụma.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Check it.
As I am content creator on the yes.
Ogana no bogo nwere onwe.
Check it. As I am content creator on the yes.
All right. Welcome, 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 my wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world. You all are highly welcome to this very live presentation. Reaching you all the way from the studio of Biafra Unite channel/television. We are live and direct. And of course, Okigwe is with us this very evening, stroke night, depending on where you are watching from. The time right now is exactly 47 minutes past 9 p.m. in the land of Okigwe. So wherever you are joining me from, it is now 48 minutes top of the hour, irrespective of your time zone or your location. You all are highly welcome. I can see your names in the comment section, but because of time, I abap also immediately without further hesitation. Please let me know in the comment section if my voice is coming out very, very clear and sound, because this very evening broadcast is going to be one of a kind. I don't know how long it's going to take, because we have come, we have come late than usual because of one or two. Let me know from your location. Let me know if my voice is coming out loud and clear before we proceed. There are some names of people who have stood firm, for the truth of the matter, and they never allowed the wind to blow them off, to blow them away. There are some names that when I see them in the comment section, I realize that yes, there are true Biafrans. There are true Umu Igbo, Umuafo Igbo, who never allow the wind to blow them away, who never allow the lies being sold to them by some unscrupulous elements who are parading themselves today as one thing or the other, giving themselves titles, giving themselves, I want you to recall, to mark that word, giving themselves titles in this very struggle, giving themselves titles without achieving anything, without achieving any single thing, without doing anything that Biafrans can see and hold and say, yes, this is what we have achieved. This is what this social person has done for us through his or her leadership. Nothing. Only social media propaganda each and every single day. Yet they give themselves titles upon titles. And these wonderful Biafrans, that whenever I see them in the comment section, whenever I see their names, it makes me very, very happy that they never allow the wind, the evil wind, to blow them away. So kudos to all of you. There's no need of mentioning names because there are already many in the comment section. So we have to proceed. Maybe whenever I have time, if I remember what I just said today, I will mention your names moving forward, but not today. Kudos to all of you who have stood strong in this very critical time as the wind has come and is about to go. Now we have to move without further hesitation with this very live presentation, as Okigwe Biafra has called us to, of course, present to the children of Okigwe Biafra this very evening. It is very, very important that we come this evening, despite the time, irrespective of the lateness. Is there anything like that? I don't matter this evening. Irrespective of the time that we have come, it is very, very important that we come, because there are some misinformation. There are some misinformation which is trending on the social media, and we have come to address them this evening. It is very, very, very important that we do this. So please, once you are here, endeavor to do the needful, endeavor to welcome others as I welcome you, endeavor to let your neighbors know that we are live. Of course, doing that by you know what it takes to do that. You need to hit the like and share button in order to let everybody around you to know that we are live and direct. This very presentation this evening, stroke night, depending on your location, is reaching you all the way from the studio of Biafra Unite Channel / television. And the voice you are hearing is none other one than that of your lovely brother, Mazi Odinanwa. I repeat, Mazi Odinanwa. Somebody remind me my full name. Mazi Odinanwa, the Chatterman, yes. Mazi Odinanwa, the Chatterman. Thank you. Thank you. Mazi Odinanwa, the Chatterman, aka the Faceless Unite. That is the voice you are hearing, of course. I am up here also without further hesitation, and I'm going to show you some headlines, which of course we have equally made some pre-recorded broadcasts, which we have posted on our platform. And we are live on one social media, platform directly from Biafra Unite TV, our sister channel. And then I want to believe that there are some other genuine Biafrans who are restreaming this very broadcast. such as Adade Olamma, or probably Emmanuel Oremijus, or someone else. You may as well hear or see this very broadcast, the cut and join of this very broadcast from some Ndi Umuokoko's platform in the nearest future. But all this you can keep Azua. Egwanoze Ekwe about Biafra Unite. I don't know. So we must continue as Okigwe Biafra has mandated us to do this evening. Please, you're highly welcome once again. If I do this evening, the very, very important, as you can see, the first headline, we are not going to read this because we have already recorded it. I just want to show you. 1, unalive, several missing as armed herdsmen attack Imo community. This thing happened in Owerri. If you haven't seen, or if you haven't seen it in full details after this very broadcast, kindly go and check our, of course, our platform. You are going to see the full pre-recorded broadcast that we released a couple of hours ago, and then you will listen to it in full details. Now, let us see another one before we are going to talk about a man called Caterpillar. You all know a man called Caterpillar, right? How many of you know that name? A man called Caterpillar. How many of you know that name? Let me see you in the comment section if you know that name. There's a man called Caterpillar, which we all know where he belongs. We know whom he's working for. We will be giving you, evidences of anything we are saying. We give you evidence. That is the only way we defeated DOS. You understand? Because we make our expositions are not based on explanations. Our expositions are not based on explanations. We do not do explanatory expositions. We do evidence-based expositions. That is the only reason why we were able to defeat DOS. And if we were able to defeat DOS, no matter how mighty they used to be, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was with us, then we will still defeat. I want to give you 100% assurance. I want to repeat. Biafrans listening to me now, and those who are going to listen to this very broadcast later, I want to give you 110% assurance that we're going to defeat all the enemies of Biafra moving forward in this very struggle. Very, very soon, by the special grace of God, our Prime Minister is going to join us by the special grace of God. But I'm telling you that whatever that happens on the 1st of September, that we are going to defeat these current enemies of Biafra that you see today, parading themselves everywhere, giving themselves all sorts of names. I equally want to tell you that their followers, I'm going to repeat what I said a couple of days ago, that their followers are completely tired and fed up of them. Their followers, those who are following them, those who are listening to them, those who are paying attention to their garbages, are completely fed up and tired of their idiocy and stupidity on social media. Their followers are fed up and they want to see. Their followers want to see whatever you are telling them. They want to see it. And remember that their majority of followers are in Biafra land. The large number of their followers are in Biafra land. Most of the people living in abroad today have lost confidence in Biafra struggle. 90%, or should I say maybe 90% is, too much. Maybe 60 to 70% of Biafrans living in abroad have lost confidence in Biafra struggle. Not that they do no longer believe in Biafra, they believe in Biafra, but they want Mazi Samanepa out so that they will come back again. So majority of those who are following them today are those who are living in Biafra land because they are the ones feeling the pains most. Are you paying attention? They are the ones feeling the pains of the zoo brutality most. The pains of the zoo deteriorated the economy the most. The pains of the zoo terrorist army and police invasions the most. The pains of the ignorance and the neglect of the zoo government, both the local government, the state government, and the federal government the most. So most of their followers, 90% of their followers are in Biafra territory. And these same followers who are currently in Biafra territory have lost faith in them. They are now following them for follow's sake because they have no option. Those who are following Ogenkere believe that Ngozi Orabeze is a criminal. And there is no way they will go and join Ngozi Orabeze because there is nothing to show for it. As far as Ngozi Orabeze is concerned, there is absolutely nothing to write home about her. The only thing she has to offer is social media propaganda. Whenever she comes on air, she will rant like a mad woman that she is. And after that, Okpare will be quiet the next Saturday. That is Ngozi Orabeze for you. After no we put another printed note. The elephant on social media, we have made it. Umokoko and Ekweya, because they have no any other option. Those who are following Ngozi Orabeze are fed up with her, but they cannot go to Ogenkere because they know that Ogenkere has absolutely nothing to offer. There's nothing to write home about as long as Ogenkere is concerned. When I say it, I say we confident because if they have anything to give, they would have given it. They would have given it. All this why? This is the 9th month is finishing. Today is 21st. The 9th month is finishing. And there's nothing. Rather, our land is being invaded on a regular basis. The headline that I just showed you happened in Owerri. Today, yesterday evening, in Owerri at 6:30 p.m. in the evening, yesterday, where Fulani herdsmen terrorists invaded Owerri, the capital city of Imo State, invaded Owerri, shot sporadically, and confronted the local vigilante, unalive them, and kidnapped many of them. In Owerri, till today, both Hope Uzodimma and his useless government has never issued any statement. The Nigerian Police Imo State Command has never issued any statement. Are we now talking about your so-called Biafra government? Is it the one led? Is it the government of Ogenkere, or the government of Ngozi Orabeze, or the government of Imam Madabu? Where are you going to hear that? Kedonye yekwu ya? Kedonu gekwu ife na-eme n'ala Igbo? Onwere onye yekwu ya because ka afe eli anara eli onwefa. You cannot expose those who sent you an errand. You can rant and rant and rant without any proof. But when there is proof, you can never go there. Hey, somebody say he's going to report this account. You don't have to write it. You need to go ahead and do it. Are you the only one? Do you know how many years they've been reporting this account? You don't have to write it. A dog that bites does not bark. A dog that bites does not bark. So go ahead and report it immediately without further hesitation. Very, very useless idiot. Now, so Kedoni they will come and tell you, Nigeria got terrorist government, Nigeria army terrorists, this and that. No evidence. But when evidence is staring at you face to face, the evidence is everywhere in Okigwe. They cannot bring the evidence and publicize it and publish it, show the entire world what is going on. They can't. The evidence is now staring at everybody now. Something that just happened in Owerri yesterday. The evidence is there now. Who will talk about it? Who will bring it to the screen and showcase the world what is going on in our land? Who will talk about it? Who will do it? Who will do it? The evidence is there. Now we have evidence. You will never see them talk about it. You will never. I want to assure you will. I want them to prove me wrong. You know, I challenged them the other day. I challenged Ngozi. I told Ngozi, you have army. You told us you have 200 army every state. Send your army to Okigwe. Let them go and chase away the zoo terrorists in Okigwe. I will come here and tell Biafrans to follow you, that you are the one fighting for freedom. Did you hear anything? Did you see anything? Till today, a simple challenge that would have changed the game. That simple challenge would have been the bedrock. It would have been the game changer. Yet, nothing. If I channel now Thursday is finishing. Uru Saturday abia den ego umu okoko ga to olu fe ego ka obukwa na na-eme ka odikwa ka na-eme. Chelunu, by the time something begins to happen, you are going to see how they will all go into oblivion. I am telling you today, because this is something that I know. You are going to see how all these shameless idiots, all these criminals who are parading themselves to be Biafra agitators. After all, Ebe Kwedike is also a Biafra agitator. Ebe Kwedike Arirebido is also a Biafran agitator. DOS is also a Biafran agitator. You are going to see how all these newly recruited DOS members who are now parading themselves as Biafra agitators, government this, government that, you are going to see how they will all go down the drain. They will go into oblivion. Let us wait till September 1st and see our Prime Minister released. Are going to see, you will see wonders. I'm telling you, you will see, mark today's date, 21st of August, you will see wonders from September. And those of you who are ready for this freedom, those of you who really want to be free, those of you who are tired of propaganda, those of you who are tired of all these gossips on social media without nothing to show for it, those of you who are tired of seeing people showcasing note on the social media telling you that they are now, they have made it and they have commissioned Biafra currency, yet they can never, it cannot be used in Biafra land. Yet in Biafra land today, the only money, the only legal tender, the only legal tender that is valid in entire Biafra land today, it remains Nigerian Naira. Let the truth be told, the only legal tender that is valid today, that you can showcase in Biafra land today without being molested, harassed, or abducted by Nigerian security operatives, is Nigerian Naira only. And somebody is living large somewhere in America showcasing notes on social media telling you how they have made it, and you are listening to that bunker, you are listening to that fool, then I want to tell you that your own problem is your brain, not me. I have nothing to tell you. When that money was prepared, that money was prepared to be used by the Biafra nation when we finally restore Biafra. And somebody is searching for propaganda to confuse you, telling you now the Biafra note is now ready to be used. You are now using it. They say they have commissioned it. You are now using Biafra note, and you are listening to that rubbish. You need to go and search your brain. I'm telling you, the problem is not even the mad woman. You are the problem. Your brain is the problem, not the mad woman, because the mad woman abagima feel already. So I'll go on get nonsense, bonye ngwere nsogbu. I'll go on get nonsense, bonye ngwere nsogbu. When somebody comes and tell you how she has decentralized army, and the same person still lied to you that Massacre said we are going to decentralize army, that is going to be state army. Why there is video everywhere on social media that Massacre said is going to be one army, and that person is still coming to lie to you in the public that it was Massacre that decentralized army, and you still believe it. You are the problem, not the mad woman. You are the problem. Now, like as I told you, we are going to discuss about Caterpillar, because Caterpillar made a broadcast. Caterpillar made a broadcast. We are going to bring his broadcast to the screen. But before we proceed with that very broadcast of Caterpillar, I want us to go through a certain video that is currently flying all over the social media platforms, because I have something to say about it. And of course, that same person who was talking in that very video said something that I want to make use of. So this is no longer a news, because it's almost everywhere now. It's flying all over the places. So, and I want to make use of it. He says something very, very important. Very, very important. And I want to make use of it. Now, let us listen to him.
Okigwe durunu ka ndị wụrụ ka anyị niile eji m ohere a na-achọ reply nje makeup nonsense m hụrụ na book ọ nọ na net na-akọgheri. Why are you calling Hope Uzodimma like contract? Which contract can Hope Uzodimma like?
First of all, for those of you who do not know this man, I want to show you something first before we proceed. Before we proceed with this very video, let me first of all show you where this man is coming from before we proceed, because on adimma etopu nkita akoro igosi ya ka ala edi aka etogo ya etoro ya mbo. Couple of days ago, there's a certain video that was in circulation on social media platforms, especially, or should I say, all over the social media platforms, maybe except YouTube, because I saw that video, especially on X. Especially on X, I saw that very video circulated on X, including Facebook. So they were circulating the video at the same time, claiming that they are those who were circulating that very video were claiming that they are Biafra Liberation Army. Including, you know, these people, they always source for for propaganda and validation. So where is that video? Where is that video? Yeah, I think this is the video here. This is the video. So just a minute. So couple of days ago, I am very, very certain that some of you saw this very video. How many of you saw this very video? How many of you saw this very video? I want to see you in the comment section. How many of you saw this very video a couple of days ago where they were circulating it and they were claiming that they are not these people, not the people in the video. The people who were circulating the video were claiming that they are Biafra Liberation Army. Ndị otu oge nkere nọ na-circulate ya na-claim na this is men on ground, Biafra Liberation Army. Watch saya more farm nkit. You know why they were saying that? Because they do not understand the war that is going on in Biafra land. They don't know. You understand? They don't know. Fact, you know, including Kaporo Minister of Information. Ndị alo na fakano na struggle. These people thought, these people think that they are still in the struggle. But in their mind, they know that they are no longer in the struggle because they know farmer, they have the message of our PM, but they can never keep it because the message is not in line with the sabotage that they are sabotaging this very struggle. So it's not in line, therefore they can never keep it. They have the messages. All of them have the messages. So they were sharing this very video claiming, oh, men on ground, oh, men on, because they don't know the war that is going on in Biafra land. They don't know. They don't know. Now, as God may have it, one of the leaders of this very group, this is actually a new group. Let me explain it. This is a new group, a very new group, sponsored by, what's his name? Chimex, yes, from Arondis, from Okigwe, Chimex. So, there's this politician that sponsored this very group who called the youths of Arondis, Okigwe youth, to come together and form a vigilante group in order for them to support, to help the Nigerian army to fight the Biafra Liberation Army, believing that because they are children of the soil, sons of the soil, so they know all the nooks and crannies of Okigwe better than Nigerian army. So therefore, with them, it's going to be easier for Nigerian army to win the war. They forgot that Nigerian army already know where our men are. Nigerian terrorist army already know where the camp of our of Biafra Liberation Army is located. For the past 2 days now, they have been flying all over the place, all over the camp. They have been flying with their fighter jets, throwing Obunigwe. So they know whether you recruit sons of the soil or you recruit Fulani, the Zoo terrorist army already know where our men are. They know. The only difference there is that we have two greater hand. We have two things that is bigger than Nigerian army. That's why they can never enter there. And that's why they can never destroy us. The number one thing we have is that no guana no bogwe jofuano. Fatosiko obunigwe fascine no to show obunigwe. At the end of the day, obunigwe had go there not by our men omanku because ogwana no boge jofano obi fana agwata na ogu. Fan no ne no to obunigwe. Shell ha dasia na ani onweli ifo ya eme omanku okwu. Nke a number one na ogwana no boge jofo. Fasikwa na ka fasi na ani we bata. Bula mota nke ani iye ni na we bata. I knew of anya na ani. They can never fight us on ground. The Zoo Janjaweed terrorists can never withstand Biafra Liberation Army on ground because I can lefa by manpower we pass them. I want a higher equipment, but I want a higher tactics better than them. And Otan Nagwagokuna, a destroy go no less than 15 zoo for the past 1 week now, or let's say 2 weeks or graduate, a destroy go no less than 15 to 20 armor tanks of the Zoo Janjaweed terrorists. A destroy go no less than 15 to 20 of their armor tanks. Yotago. So far try to penetrate, but it's not working. It's not working at all. So that's why for the past 2-3 days now they have been, hovering around. They have been hovering, in the air, trying to use Obunigwe to destroy our men. Atwala tuogo. Or the Omanku something bundi atolo far away. And this is only God, doing. Makano guana no bogage ofo. And they know farmer no when for Obunigwe anato nemai. They know. I'm not exposing it because they know. They know 100% they know. So these are two reasons why we are winning them. And if you check the title of this very broadcast, which I have said, Biafra Liberation Army is winning the war, hence the propaganda everywhere to stop them. That is the title of this very program. Biafra Liberation Army is winning the war, hence the propaganda everywhere to stop them. I'm taking us somewhere this evening. I don't know how long this very broadcast is going to last, but I'm taking us somewhere. And I want you to take a chill pill and relax. Sit back and relax and watch us progress. Because this very evening program will be hot. Woto. Now, having shown you this very clip, let us now go back to their current, one of their propagandas, because there are a lot of propagandas which will be debunking and of course showing you this evening why moving forward. Now let us watch this. Pay attention.
Hope most of them know nothing about me and my people.
That is a typical lie. Based on the information which I got from a reliable source, that Hope Uzodimma brought about 500 million naira. 500 million naira, and gave it to a man called Chimex. I'm going to pronounce, because he made mention of that name here in this very video. So when he mentioned it, I'm going to repronounce that name and make sure that I get it right. Based on the information, Hope Uzodimma gave him 500 million naira and promised him another 2.5 billion. 2.5 billion. Not million. 2.5 billion. And then told him to use the 500 million naira to organize youths in Okigwe to fight the Biafra Liberation Army, to help Nigerian military to eliminate Biafra Liberation Army. Are you paying attention? So that very Chimex is working hand in hand with Hope Uzodinma. So this idiot, this party, who is on the screen talking Hope Uzodinma does not know anything about him. Hope Uzodinma does not need to know anything about you. If you have no business with Hope Uzodinma, but Chimex that you are working with, Chimex that recruited you, is the one who is contracted with Hope Uzodinma, not you. If a party, Hope Uzodinma does not have your time. So Biafrans, let us continue. We have a long way to go tonight. Oh, mani ibu egben. He's talking to BLA, he's talking to Makeup and the Commander Gentle all together, all the BLA personnel in Okigwe. He said that if Okigwe, because if you watch the other video that I showed you, they had gone. They are using double barrel. Sorry, not double barrel, pump action. So they have guns. For sure, they have guns, but they don't have AK. They have double barrel, but they are working with Nigerian army that has AK. So, if you have guns, is it the same Okigwe that you claim to have formed these so-called vigilantes, this security now? Is it the same Okigwe that got money from the blue to buy those newly acquired double barrels, pump actions that you people are using? I'm asking this Yokoko, though, this one, and we former. Onya Bokoko, a village tout. Onya na agunya ron. Agunya onye nkai, so agunya kwaya na onye na onye zara afa. Za agena. O nwere onye zara afa za agena. Ọkwa afọ mmadụ agena. Inu afọ anwa na mbido, you'll be surprised. You'll be asking yourself, what's the meaning of which name be this? But if you cool and get the name of my phone, no meaning. Agena. Onye nka, all these ones are agunya rofan de soroni fan ako. Inegodi anye phone onye cannot boast any faden until a recruit, until this period now. Zumex. Is it Zumex or Chimex? Zumex recruit through Hana this security. Agunyero onye ndị so na ndị a na-ekwu okwu ya na village. Yeah, all those village champions. Yotago village champions. Now, my question to you again, are you people the ones that purchase the newly acquired pump action that you people are using for the past 5 days to 1 week? Unujuel launcher this very security. Are you people the one that acquired those pump actions? Very simple question, which I know 100% he can never. They don't have the answer. They don't have any answer for that. Now let's continue.
I want to win you talking with me. Yarunu na Taiji put an arun no Okigwe. No, do your job. Ejizaha Biafra. Now we're on one name, no Okigwe.
Udi Forge Jaffa Biafra. When a man Okigwe. Alone na akpa na Okigwe. He's talking to BLA. I am Azalo Afanapa. Let's continue.
The youth of Okigwe. And I win digit.
Okay.
But well, again, a gentle and also she wouldn't digit.
Okay.
That is how we are indigent. And that's what me joy here. I make him mad at now. I don't know name on your book. I know. Makaya Lelu severally. Camera Munuga. A year to draw moon. Kuruman Kutunu now. Hapo Okigwe. Kutume. Unojo. Now Bambo couldn't be Okigwe. Nambu. Oh, Madikibu. Ebe jog and deep.
Okay, Frafo ne tumazin nam dekano. This is the problem. Okay, fro tuo sibu zowepota onwe ya na before okwu mazin nam dekano buzo na etu ya afa. I told you. Anytime mmadu na-ekwu okwu na-agwa gị okwu, money about somebody. Bruise or hype on ya, hype siya. The moment you hear but or you hear mana, mana but the meaning of but in Igbo language. Enora mana more but. Malo no nya abali destroy again. Just know. Oh hype siage, hype gide hype siage. After hyping you, otie but. Malo no nya abali destroy again. Now, Gezente kono otu onya zibu uzo bidogodi ne hype Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he never believed in. Because if you believe in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will never accept money from politicians to fight the Biafra Liberation Army, knowing fully well that both the Njemekop you are talking to, both the Commander General you are talking to, none of them came into this very struggle today. They all were there as members of the Eastern Security Network. So I'm asking you again that is talking now, were you there when the ESN was formed? Isonande Nunogu ESN. Isonande Balo Imofia Echo Fulani herdsmen terrorists. Are you among them? The answer is no. 1,000,000%. Let us continue.
The peaceful. The very peaceful.
You see, the reason why he's counting all the people is to prove to Gento Nandi Abundibu Biafra Nisi Manabefa the peaceful. Manabefa the peaceful. That means Nandi Ifona Kowifana Abona, these people who are leaders of Biafra are actually the destroyers of Igbo land. But what they are doing is to save their land and destroy other places. That is exactly the example this man is giving here. He mentioned Mazina, he mentioned Biafra leaders. He said that their homes, their places are peaceful. So why Okigwe? If on our the very simple and clear, that's to show you that the idiot himself has never for one day believed in Biafra. Not even for a second. Now let's continue.
Other communities, other local government and states, they peaceful than Okigwe. And they make up my drug.
Okay.
As well as Okigwe.
Okay.
And they make up a back 17 boys in one night in Okigwe.
Oh, now. This is the place that I want to talk about before. I'm not going to finish this video. The video is already making round the social media, so there's no need of me finishing it. But I want to use this particular place to send all important message to some very few individuals. The likes of Zumex, the likes of Okulora ndị Igbo, ekporo onwe gị Okulora ndị Igbo, mana ebe Okulora ndị Fulani. Okulora ndị Fulani, nke kpọrọ nwe Ijele Speaks deport from Turkey. Okay, another person I deport from Turkey very soon. Nke kpọrọ onwe ya kedu afafa ebe kue dịka alịlị akarị ya. Chinasa Nworu dem, Chike Doziefa, Ngozi Orabeze dem. These are people who want the head of Gento today. Ngozi Orabeze is the #1 person that needs the head of Gento. I will prove it to you. I am going to prove it. I proved it already the other day. But I'm going to still prove it again today for you. I don't miss word to say it. I said, Ngozi Orabeze, your DPE or DPO, your DPO, your DPM, your DPM is the number one person that needs the head of gentle and the makeup as it stands today that I'm talking to you. You people who are listening to her, following her, do not know what I just said now. You don't know it. You are not aware. You know why you're not aware? Because she's not saying it. She's not saying it. She's not saying that she needs the head of gentle the way I have said Iboam. She's not saying it. But I'm going to prove to you this night in this same broadcast that your Madam Ngozi Orabueze is the number one person that needs the head of Commander Gentle today. I'll prove it to you. Anything I tell you, I give you evidence. Are you paying attention? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Now, let us continue. Hold me for that. Hold me for that, because I'll prove it to you. Hold me for that. Now, let's continue. So, this very man here, can I call him man? This party, this very party has completely exonerated the Biafra Liberation Army, has completely exonerated Commander Gentle, has completely exonerated Njemekop, Ak Njemekop. This very party, who is one of the leaders of Okigwe newly formed security of Zumex, Nigeria government. This very party has completely, you know what is completely 100% without removing anything. This very party has 100% completely disassociate Gentle and his men from every crime that is going on in Okigwe. That is number one. That is number one thing that I want you to know. He said it, or not me, because he was asking Biafra Liberation Army led by Gentle via the spokesperson of BLA, Ak and Makeup. Where were you when 17 youths were murdered in Okigwe? Kedebino. You said you have come to protect Okigwe, so why were you not able to protect Okigwe when 17 people were murdered in Okigwe? That means, he was saying this in order to cajole Biafra Liberation Army that they are incapable to protect Okigwe. That is exactly the message he's trying to send, to prove to BLA that they are not capable of protecting Okigwe, not knowing, without knowing that he's actually Oh, you see, I told you, no, Guana no Bogwe Jofo, or Guana no Bogwe Jofuano. No matter how you try to ridicule the fight for Biafra, the fight for freedom, God will always have his own way to ridicule you, instead of you ridiculing the freedom that God created. God created freedom. God created freedom, not human being. The world is not created by any human being. But God created it. Even in Israel, the reason why God allowed Jesus Christ to come is to give us freedom. In the olden days, before Jesus came, it used to be once you sin, you receive the penalty immediately. Either you are, punished by the powers that be, or you are punished by the Spirit of God. Even in the 10 Commandments, if you sin, you receive the punishment immediately without any delay. Now, Jesus Christ came to give us freedom from that bondage. Moses them, Elijah them, David, all these were freedom fighters. Moses was number one freedom fighter. All of these people who existed in this world, but we read their stories in the Bible. Their histories are in the Bible. So they were all freedom fighters. You understand? Now, that is the reason why God created freedom. And God told his children to scatter abroad. He told the Israelites, scatter abroad. He said, go and multiply. Go and not to scatter abroad like the way Igbos are scattered all over the world. Not that type of scatter abroad. Go and multiply. Because he wants everyone to be free. You understand? So, God is the architect of freedom or freedom fight. Now, anyhow you try to ridicule the word of God, God will always have his own way to ridicule you. So this man who is now fighting to ridicule Gentle and Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Freedom as a whole, God has put words in his mouth that he did not know when he spoke it, and he is speaking it, and we are using it now to completely destroy whatever they were cooking against the Biafra freedom. Where were you? Let us play that again. So my question to Ote and his likes, my question to Ebe Kuodike, my question to Ngozo Rabueze, my question to DOS is, who was pursuing Okigwe? Because the word is there, the statement is there, and it can never be withdrawn. He can't do damage control. Because I'm sure somebody's listening to this broadcast now, and this very message will reach to them. Oh, yeah, look for man. As soon as this very broadcast, these fools, you gotta go. Open a fan life. Somebody mafia ato batalo for 100%. I want you to know it is 100%. So when put him damage control, is not going to fly. It's not going to fly. No way. In order to shame him, in order to pull their evil plans down, in order to pull down their evil plans and moves. So now we're not going to keep but also. Now my question is, onye chulo Okigwe also? Forget is there whether my BLA were capable of protecting them. Forget is there whether BLA were not there to protect them. We have accepted. BLA was incapable of protecting Okigwe. We accept. No problem. Oh yes, we have accepted our failures. Is our failure. We have accepted. And we want to apologize to Okigwe people for our failure. We agree, no problem. But in as much as you have exonerated us, you have exonerated Gentle, you have exonerated Njemekop, you have exonerated the entire Biafra Liberation Army from the carnage in Okigwe. We have apologized to Okigwe people for our incapability of protecting them towards that period. No problem, we accept. Now, my question is very simple. Onye na-achụ Okigwe ọsọ, who was pursuing Okigwe people? Ọkwụnụ kpọrọ anyị ndị ori, kpọ anyị ndị ama, kpọ anyị ndị na-atọ mmadụ, kpọ anyị all sorts of names. No problem. My question, which you can never answer it, because I swear none of these people will be able to answer this question, including Ngozo Rabueze, including DOS. None of them whatsoever will be able to answer this very simple question. Simple as ABCD. And that question is, who was pursuing Okigwe? If they answer that question, that will be the end of their propaganda. That will be the end of their propaganda. I'm telling you. Because I'm very sure. I'm very sure. I am 100% sure they cannot answer that question. Because it's going to end their propaganda. Remember that question. Who was chasing Okigwe people? Since our angels were not there to, stop the chasing of Ndi Okigwe. Let's continue.
And the makeup my drug. A back in on Okigwe and also.
Okay.
As for everybody to Okigwe.
Okay.
And the makeup a back in on. 17 boys in one night in Okigwe.
So Onyeburu those boys. You see how God exposed them. Oh, Onyeburu 17 boys in Okigwe in one night. I know here na-ekwu na-egburu na-ebero fo ebe isi. And here na-ekwu while we did not know. Now the 17 boys, Nekwanya boys. Not even people. Not men and women. 17 boys. All kwafa jiaka feku alo Nigeria na emendi Igbo na Okigwe. All kwafa nwa jiaka feku ya. Hey! Una follow these people. Okachukwu si alu olu onye raru ụra n'abalị akpe welu Chukwu oke ya kenebe Chukwu. Okachukwu si alu olu ebube. You people have fallen the hands of those that sent you. You have failed Zumex. You have failed Hope Uzodimma. You have failed Tinubu. You have failed CDS Musa. You have failed Ebetokun, police commissioner. You have failed the Nigerian government entirely. You have failed them. For confirming that Nebulu 17 boys, that 17 youths of Okigwe, 17 boys in Okigwe were massacred in one night. And this thing was not done by the Biafra Liberation Army because they were not there. If you go, onye obuna nekwa mpa abum na aja adroya. Aja adroya cha. There is no hair in my armpit. No hair whatsoever. You see? Akani diocha. Our hands are clean. So there was a massacre of 17 youth boys, male children in Okigwe in one night. And the Biafra Liberation Army was not there. Wow. So who killed them? You must come out and tell us who killed. Remember, you have already, and we have the video now. You have already told us that Biafra Liberation Army were not there. You have told us. We know now. The whole world knows that they were not there. Ebe Kodike knows that they were not there. Nigeria government knows that they were not there. Ngozo Rabeze knows that they were not there. DOS knows that they were not there. So who killed them? You people have been tagging Biafra Liberation Army criminals and killers. So who killed these 17 youths? Simple question. Until you answer us that question, then we will have conversation. And you cannot do damage control. There will never be damage control. We will not allow that. If you come out tomorrow for damage control, we'll come out. We'll use it again to expose you. Oh, yes. This will be your last time you will come out to speak. If you ever come out again, God will still put words in your... No matter how you try to be careful next time you come out to speak, God will still put words in your mouth to destroy you the more. You are finished. You are gone. Oh, say to go. Bye-bye.
Where are you? The protectors of Okigwe.
They were not there. Oh, Chelo, I know Romeo from a Kukuaria.
Every 17 boys in one night in Okigwe. Where are you? The protectors of Okigwe.
Mbabara trust Ndoki Igwoku, village owned something. Can Nigerian army bialoba yoke and ebubago? And Biafra Liberation Army was not there. Vindication in the highest order. I love it. I love it. I'm enjoying it. I'm honestly enjoying it. Honestly speaking, BLA was not there. What other criminality are you going to tag Biafra Liberation Army? What other criminality? What other criminal offense? What other criminal activities? You don't finish now. Abago or Okigwe owned property, Busisia their youth, and Biafra Liberation Army were not there. There will never be damage control. There shall not be damage control. There shall not be damage control. I am saying it now because my spirit is telling me they will come tomorrow for damage control. So we are going to use it against you. There shall not be damage control. You people are finished. You are gone. Oh, Sabra Rochas Park, by who? In is Rene Quina in the Balioku. Go down, Kaimalundana fight. Onde Bubago Balioku, Kobundame Balioku, Kobu Police Balioku, Kobi DSS Balioku, Ko Air Forces in no to bomb where Bayoko, ban in the Balioku. We need to know. We need to know we are Biafrans. Okigwe is Igbo land, is part and parcel of our Igbo. So we need to know. We need to know. You cannot be coming here counting for us what was destroyed without mentioning the names of those that destroyed it. You have already told us that Biafra Liberation Army has no hand in them because they were not there. We have accepted we are not there. We have accepted our shortcomings, our incapability to protect those things. We have accepted. We have apologized to our people in Okigwe that we were not able to protect them. So who did it? Can you be man enough and bold enough to tell us the names of those that did it? Even though we know. But can you say it? Hifele kwensu ikura didi ye kuye ologe end the assumes are chuogonolonka for sure 100%. So because of ega na ebidogo kwago already the man kunwe ode possible. Esi na nara angu oba na awe putakwuo ya ka anu ya na ntị ka amalu yes na ikwugo ya dada chụọ amanchụ gị sọnsọ ọchịchị na-achụọ gị asak ya ga-eyipụ gị akwa gị tụọ gị nga n'elu ya nga ama mkpe gị ikpe tụọ gị nga because he destroyed everything. You have destroyed everything. Now let's remember, there shall be no damage control. Damage control will bust you. There shall be no damage control. Your word is out already in the public and it remains like that. No matter what you try to, no matter how you try to control it, tomorrow moving forward, it's not going to stand. Never. Oh, so Okigwe na akwapo. As we have been showing it on social media since, how our people in Okigwe have been displaced by the Nigerian terrorist army. So you know, so you are aware, and you did not act. You did not react. You did not do anything. You are waiting to come and make video like a Muazi, name a broadcast. So you are waiting for this moment to come and make video, and you did not say it earlier. So Okigwe people have been displaced. Some of them are living in the bush now. Some of them have run out of Imo State. Some of them are in the IDP camps. So Who was displacing our people in Okigwe? Remember one thing, when you are coming to do your damage control, remember that you have already told us that these whole things you have been counting, none of them were done by the Biafra Liberation Army because they were not there. They were not there. We have accepted. And I want to, ask our angel tomorrow, Angel Makeup. I want to ask our angel to come out and say sorry to Okigwe people because we were not there. Oh, yes. I want our angel to come out tomorrow to respond to this, to say sorry to Okigwe people, for we were not there when the Nigerian soldiers came to unalive 17 boys and set the entire Okigwe ablaze. We are sorry. We are so sorry from the depth of our heart that we were not there. I don't need more of your name. And that sabotage, we were not, well equipped to come and confront them. So we are so sorry because we were sabotaged. They divided the Biafra people. They divided the house. We became weak. So we are not able to come and, defend them. We are sorry. I want NJ Makeup to come out tomorrow and respond to these questions that we were not there and we are so sorry. And yet, Cheluzie this party to come and tell us who were those that burned Okigwe, chased our people from their homes, and unalive innocent 17 boys. We in the struggle already know. Let's continue. So that means this place go to Okigwe na Fabanazio Mahia because they have no any other option. They cannot live in their homes anymore. Okay. Let's continue. Kedunde na abu ulo ndi banyo oku na Okigwe. Achọrọ m ka o si this idiot n'ọnụ wee pụta.
Ebe ọ bụla ịhụrụ a na-achụ ụlọ n'ụmụ ahịa gaa leruo anya ndị Okigwe.
Onye chụrụ fa na Okigwe. Because Ikuwe na BLA was not there. And Jamakop was not there. Gentle was not there. Who chased them away? We put this question to you. We are demanding an answer. Acholum kenje Makeup potechi Eli to respond to this by telling sorry to Okigwe people for our inability to defend them when the Nigerian army was busy burning down Okigwe and killing innocent Okigwe boys. 17 of them, according to you. 17 of them. And the reason why we were not able to defend them is because we were sabotaged by those who were supposed to maintain all the structures of Mazi Simon Ekpa the moment he was arrested and incarcerated in Finland. We were sabotaged by them. But now, we are out because those things can no longer continue again. I want NJ Makeup to come out and respond to this tomorrow. Let's continue.
Elugu, our Biafra land. Onitsha, Umaya, Delta, our Biafra land. What is it called? Newi, our Biafra land. Oh, wait, our Biafra land. Came and came to Okigwe. Mwero I'm not making a gentle. I want to Okigwe na Soya. Near local government, I know we will never allow you people to destroy it. Unu banyama no mulolo. Tupu obodo boso. Unu biche no obodo. Ndulu pesiri protect. Who's in the boroso no obodo? And you people are comfortable with it. Obodo boso. Where are you, man? All on Ebundo Okigwe. This is nobody will take security of Okigwe. That you people. I'm not going to go and get visit. Because go happy walk on Ketan no man. This is why you people killed of Esau. We are indigenous. I mean, when you get to know how game to joint task force at how game to I'm a Woodiala. I'm a young in the menu. Every I know. I'm what idea. But young, I will idea. I know one moon. People don't go. And that made your head. I never came and gave back up. I'm a want till you got war. They may pound or OT star. Back walk visit. That will not go that community level threat. Who now plan where OTs and there's in that other places are. Which not keep us out. One day, he don't talk about Quadrigis. And program now, but these are good we couldn't them. Soon one ranger make up. Marco war with Egypt. Hope we one day now also. Woman will tell to die against Biafra. But our wages are not Biafra now, but we hide against here. Okigwe one too much. No, I have be more for too much. Because of all Namano, they are doing Kurugabla with Okigwe government.
Now, he said something which I want to, you know, I want to take it back a little bit. Just pay attention.
Nobody will take security of Okigwe. That you people, I'm not going to go and get visit. You room I today. No Okigwe was in the Jimmy Hutch. About when I told on my galley run on Okigwe. Elugu, our Biafra land. On each other. Oh my. Delta. Our Biafra land. What is it called? Newi. Our Biafra land. Oh, wait. Our Biafra land. Came and came to Okigwe. DJ. I'm not making a gentle. I want to Okigwe Nazoya. Your local government, I know. We will never allow you people to destroy it.
First of all, I want to remind us. Nobody ga no Okigwe onwe ba na akpọ is there any person from Okigwe here? Onwe ebe enwe ala Hausa na Okigwe ka na akpọ ya. Is it Sariki? Is it Sariki? Not Sariki. Onwere a place in the Fulani bi na Okigwe. Is anybody from Okigwe here? Is anybody listening to me here and you are from Okigwe? Kifa na akpọ that place ebe ndị Fulani bi no that Enugu Aba Road. Is it Enugu Port Harcourt Road or Enugu Aba Road? Onwe ebe ndị Fulani bi na akpọ, is it kezi kan si doza afa no ebe ndị Fulani bi obura ama Hausa but okwa the same ama Hausa anwa ki na akpọ obura ama Hausa obura ala Hausa on generally if na akpọ ebe obura ndị Fulani bi na Igbo wa ama Hausa but on nwere ife ọzọ na akpọ ya, is it Bari oh yeah, ndị Igbo sunuche na abịa. Somebody say Lokpanta. Lokpanta is a name of our land. It's Gariki. Thank you, Kezioji. Gariki. Yes, Gariki. Not Lokpanta. Lokpanta is a name of a place. Is a name of a village in Abia State. It's not a Fulani place. It's not just a Fulani owned place. Just that there and when that allow Sagariki na Lokpanta ebe ndị Fulani na azụ efi. Then this Gariki is the one in Okigwe. There is Gariki in Okigwe. This Gariki in Okigwe has been there for ages. I want to remind us, because even if you look at this man who is talking, you don't need anybody to tell you the characteristics, the lookalikes of this man and Fulani. You don't need anybody to tell you. Igbo people do not look like this. You can never see a typical Igbo man or Barayabo or Bari Igbo, Mpaya Boni Igbo, Maya Boni Igbo, Mpampaya Boni Igbo, Mamaya Boni. If Rotam Nona, my 7th generation till Munwa, we are not just Ndi Igbo, no, but now I see from the same village where Pota. Let me repeat that again, because by the time Biafra comes, my history will be read. to the entire world. Not just Biafra, but the world at large. I want to tell us, my 7th generation, we are not just Igbos, but we are from the same village. Mamu amamebe mamsi. That is Yikunnem. Now my own village. Now the same, not community or village. Not even local government. I'm not talking about local government. I'm talking about village. My father, my grandfather, I know his maternal home. I know my grandfather's maternal home. My same village, the same village where I come from is where my grandmother comes from. My father and his maternal home, where his own mother comes from, is the same village where I come from. So my 7th generation before me are all from the same village. So when you look at this man on the screen, you will realize that this man is a typical Fulani man. He has nothing to do with Igbo. Because, okay, somebody said, Biafra Unite, you are right. Thank you. Biafra Unite, you are right. You see? I know exactly what I'm saying. There's a place called Gariki in Okigwe. It's a very large place where Fulanis live. That is where they usually come from before they launch attack and kidnapping operations in Okigwe before Biafra Liberation Army entered Okigwe. So when you look at this man, no be person go tell you, you don't need any other evidence to know that this is a pure Fulani. As in, I'm not talking about his grandfather from Fulani. No, his direct father and mother are Fulani because he has no look, he has no origin in Igbo land. These are those that were born in Gariki or Okigwe. And they were lucky to speak it because Fulanis have been in that Gariki for many years. When you are traveling from Enugu to Umuahia, Aba, Igwocha, Port Harcourt, even Owerri, once you are passing through that Enugu highway, if you are travel, if I'm Edi Abani abrokwa nke asari dokubo, original Edi Abani na ala Igbo. If now and now everywhere before now, if onwebem na amaro na ani Igbo. Yotago onwebem na amaro na ani Igbo. Agagom go everywhere. And the anama isi ofuza agagom the whole roads. Yotago. So when you are traveling from Enugu, if you are traveling from Enugu to Aba, Igwocha, or where, you need the Eba Onitsha. You need the Eba Onitsha. Eba Onitsha, Ekpa was on easy. And a straight road from Enugu to Port Harcourt. And that same road passed through Umunze, passed through Okigwe, going to Owerri, Aba, and Igwocha. Straight road. And when you reach Okigwe there's another road by the right leading to Olu. That road will take you through Idato to Olu. You want to go back to Anambra or you want to go through Ihiala. That same road will lead you. Nkakannianwa will lead you after Olu. You start going to Ihiala. When you get to Ihiala junction, Eba Akanni Oburu Owerri. Eba Ekpe Oburu Owerri. Eba Akanni Oburu Onitsha. I know all of those roads, all of them. So, in that very Gariki, Freeman said that is true. Thank you for confirming it. That very Gariki has been there for ages. many years ago, when the Fulanis have not even started to fulfill the promises of Ottoman Danfodio. Because the time they began to make moves to fulfill the Ottoman Danfodio's, promises is when late Muhammad Buhari came back to politics and started vying for presidency. Because the sole target of Buhari was to make sure that the vows and the promises of Ottoman Danfodio was fulfilled. Unfortunately to them, thank you, Freeman, the charter man. I love that. You can say that again. So, by the time God saw, God knows from beginning anyway, but by the time God saw that the man is making moves to fulfill it, he eliminated him. God himself eliminated Muhammad Buhari. Oh yes, God eliminated him. God took him out. Now, this very man who is on your screen, you don't need any microscope to know that this is a pure original Fulani man who is coming here to talk to us. Now, there's something I want you to pay attention to. Let us go. God, you see, God, the last thing any human being cannot try to do is to neglect the power of God. Don't try it. If you're among those who do not believe that there is God, please desist. You see, God, Okigwe, that name was not introduced to us by white men. There is one thing I want you to know. Christianity was introduced to us, even though I'm a Christian. But let the truth be told, Christianity was introduced to us by the white men. But God was never for one day introduced to us by the white people. We are the real children of God. That is the reason why in Ali Igbo today, you have places like Umuchuku. 99% of all the names of Igbo people are attached to God. To God. Call them, name them. And this name did not start from today. It started from the beginning. Any name you want to mention in Igbo language, it has something to do with God. So nobody introduced God to Igbo people. God has been there for us from the inception, from the time immemorial. So God took away the sense of this Fulani man, this party. God took away his brain and put words in his mouth. He spoke those words. After speaking those words, no make a mistake, or bidozie damage control in the same video. Can somebody clap? I want to see clap emoji for God in the comment section. Can somebody give us clap emoji in the comment section that God has done something marvelous? Chibuogo. If that name is one of the best names, Chibuogo, especially I will advise you to give that child Chibuogo. And they can amunwa. Maybe nwoke o, maybe nwanyi o. Ịmụọ nwa anwa, gụọ ya Chibuogo na Chinegburu anyị ọgụ. Anyị nwa bụ ndị Igbo, Chinegburu anyị ọgụ. Chukwuebuka. God allowed him to make a mistake, to sabotage his sponsors, to vindicate Biafra Liberation Army after that. Wetinyezie o wepuzie ye o mepe ya anya o kpuchibu ya anya before kpuchie ya ụbụrụ o wee wepụga aka ya n'ebe ọ nọ anya wee mepe o wee bidozie damage control. In the same video, when he had already confirmed that Biafra Liberation Army was not there when they were chasing our people in Okigwe, Umuloli is part of Okigwe, and here he comes. He started doing damage control. Now let's pay attention. Let me take it back a little bit. Oh, Kwandino Mafia. Cause na hagazino mololo, Chushishando mololo, bichiziano bodo. Fano kwani mafia. Men on ground no kwani mafia. Fabio kwano no onye na anu ogunwere onwe as a Biafra Liberation Army personnel. Yagabili no no. When the gay Biafra Army ejidelo before, I say no imo no. That mistake was made by Ikonso in the first place, and such mistake cannot be made twice. Everybody amuluganya. On where any Biafra Liberation Army no, Ikonso made that mistake, and it was an eye opener to everybody. Ikonso biokwa no, obirokwa no, naruru no. No naruru no. Ewe suo yimi, we bia nwuru ya n'ime na ebe ọ nọ na-ezu ike n'ime ụlọ ya ebe a ka anọjide Ikonso gbuo ya n'iru family ya. Yotago, that was a big lesson. Egburu Ikonso outside n'ime ụlọ ka anọ gbuo ya. When them phone ebu propaganda na meeting with Hope ụzọ dị mma egbuo ya. Fools everywhere. Ikonso was in his house, and most of them nekwiri nonsense. I just on they recruit through just one thing after PM chance. A recruit to go already where keep her standby when I chase because I'm a looking fair if an agreement. I'm on Katana. It was PM well so Hamep Tasianike where be do Cobino na social media. So that very incident with Ikonso has opened everybody's eyes. And it's not going to happen again. And this man, here you are. After Kikusi go already, now BLA were not there. Oga to see the mother also no Okigwe. Oga chuku sepuziaka nebeno. And I give MP. You will be the damage control. Let's listen to that again.
We never allow you people to destroy it.
Okay.
Unu banyama no mulolo. Tupu obodo boso. Unu bichie n'obodo.
Habichie n'obodo. N'obodo ebe ezi. Ebe menu nọ n'ime ọfịa. Bili n'ime ọfịa. Ebe ijigo ọnụ na-ajụ anyị ebe anyị nọ, oge unu gbara ọsọ. Meaning na ya nọrọ there. Ejuru anyị, where were you when your people were running and you claimed to be the protector of the people? Your damage control is dead on arrival. Let's continue.
Protect. Who's in the Boroso Obodo? And you people are comfortable with it. Obodo Boso. Where are you, man?
Oh, not yet to quit. You see, God is too much. Ozugbo Chukwu wepụrụ aka n'ebe ọ nọ. Chee na o mesigo na okwuchogo ife ọ chọrọ ka o kwuo. Uche wee nata. O wee bido ozugbo propaganda. Ha ji wee chụsịsịa ndị ọkụ ndị ụmụlọlọ bichie n'obodo. Chukwu sị mba na onye ka nwere onye ekwuchabe. O wee sachie ya anya the second time. Sachie ya anya, sachie ya isi. Obidokwe again, now confess. This is confession. Obidokwe again.
Where are you, man? This is nobody will take security of Okigwe. That you people, I'm not going to get visits. Go happy walk on Ketano.
Good. We are going to end it here. I believe when I no go afa okpoga before in court where bidokwe again. Okpoga afa ndị na sponsor ha. So Ndana sponsor Bukwado, the same people Yokwalo Gentle, the same people that beg Gentle to come to rescue them in Okigwe. The same people that begged, that pleaded with Gentle to come with his men and rescue them from kidnappers in Okigwe. They are the same people that recruited these fools to come and fight Gentle. Now, let me, of course, he said something here. I want to end it with this. I want to end with, remember the last thing he said. Let me play it again. You heard that? Which now they have already prepared. Remember, nketa bụ anụmanụ. Ụmụ anụmanụ bụ ụmụ anụmanụ. So they are one family. Where a domestic animal, where domestic animal and wild animals. So they are all animals. Now, this man has threatened and said, we are going to end it here, but I want to show you something. After showing you this, we will now go to Caterpillar. I hope this Caterpillar, because this Caterpillar program will be it will be a hell of a program. A hell of a program. I hope now you finish here, but I don't, because man like I wouldn't like us to do the program halfway, because that program is a hell of a program. It's a hell of a program, I'm telling you. Now, I want to show us something before we proceed. We will see if we can make it with that Caterpillar's program or not. We will see. Remember the last word he said? He said that eh? I want you to remember that. Now, let me show you something. Recall that couple of months ago, the man you are seeing on your screen, called or known as Gumi made a very controversial statement a couple of months ago. Gumi, who happens to be a terrorist founder in Kaduna, a pure Fulani blood, typical Fulani man, made a comment a couple of months ago. That was January 26, 2025. You can see it on your screen. January 26th, 2025. Gumi said, train and arm Igbo youths to fight IPOB. Gumi urges federal government. He said, train, arm Igbo youths, train and arm Igbo youths to fight IPOB. Gumi urges federal government. Now, with this is going to lead us now to that Caterpillar's program. And I'm not going to, the reason why I will try everything I can to, go into that Caterpillar's program is because of this. Because of the last statement of that idiot, the statement of Gumi, and the words of Caterpillar, which I'm about to show. After that, I will now show you. Remember, I told you that Ngozi Orabeze is the #1 person that needs the head of Gentle. I'm not missing word. I'm not making any mistake to say that. You understand? I am 1,000,000% sure of what I'm saying. Ngozi Orabeze is the #1 person that needs the head of Commander Gentle. So you ask us, or you ask yourself, Why is Nigeria government looking for the head of Commander Gento, DOS looking for the head of Commander Gento, and then Ngozi Arabeze also looking for the head of Commander Gento? This is the question you ask yourself in Maluzi follow. Kuna social media. Now, let us, having shown you what Gumi said, which you all know it. I want us now to go through into the of course, Caterpillar's program. See, Sheikh Gumi said, arm and train Igbo youths to fight IPOB. Remember, whenever they say IPOB or ESN, they are talking about Biafra Liberation Army. They're talking about the original, the real Biafra liberators, the real Biafran freedom fighters. They are not talking about DOS. They are not talking about any other group of company that are claiming to be Biafra freedom fighters. They are talking about the real freedom fighters. And if you want to tell yourself the truth, if you want to tell yourself the honest truth as it stands today, the people who are fighting for the freedom of Biafra are the Biafra Liberation Army. Anybody who is not in support of the Biafra Liberation Army led by General Commander Igwe Butuzo, followed by Gento and other top commanders and their men in this movement, that person is an agent of Nigeria government. I'm not missing word to say that. Anybody who is not in support of the true Biafra freedom fighters, which the number one person of the Biafra freedom fighters today who is not under captivity of any government authority is Igwe Butuzo, followed by Gento and other top commanders that I don't have to mention their names, which probably you also know their names. Are you paying attention? So anybody, I said any, no matter what that person is telling you, because if that person is fighting for, as I'm talking to you now, you see, today's date is 21st. Very soon, in 30 minutes time, we'll enter 22nd. Today, 21st. Musa, I will be reporting that news tomorrow. That will be my first news that I'm going to report tomorrow via my pre-recorded broadcast that I usually do. Musa, you see Musa, as I'm talking to you today, Musa granted interview and was talking about Simon Ekpa today. Remember, they all know that in 1 week time, Mazi Simon Ekpa will be appearing in court. Even though he doesn't appear in person, his case will be appearing in court for final judgment. Musa was interviewed today. I'm not telling you yesterday. This broadcast is live, not pre-recorded. This is live. As I'm talking, as you are hearing me now, I'm talking to you live and direct from studio. So today now, Musa granted interview. He did not mention any other person. He was busy talking about Simon Ekpa today. Are you paying attention? He did not mention any other person rather than Simon Ekpa. Are you paying attention? He doesn't have to talk about Nnamdi Kanu. They already hold that one. Haji already in their custody. And the fate of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will depend on what happens with Mazi Simon Ekpa's case or what we can do moving forward. If we don't do anything and Finland does not release Simon Ekpa, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, do not expect, I'm saying it in the public because that is the reality. Do not expect anything to come out of Nigerian court for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If we do not do anything and Simon Ekpa is not released by Finland, don't expect anything, any miracle from Nigerian court. Aloy Ejimako knows the reason why he has been shouting and calling on all sons and daughters of Igbo nation to come for the rescue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, even when the case is in the court. So you have to ask yourself, what does Aloy Ejimako knows that you don't know? That even when the case is in the court, when he looks like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is winning, which he's supposed to win, if he's in a court or in a civilized nation, yet the lawyer representing him is crying in the public, calling everybody to come and pressurize the government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So you ask yourself that simple question. You understand? So Musa granting interview today, talking about Simon Ekpa, he did not mention any other vagabond who is claiming to be this and that. He never mentioned the name of any vagabond. Musa was very strict, and he was talking about, in fact, you're going to see that very interview tomorrow, because I'll be talking about it tomorrow. It's going to be my first broadcast tomorrow. I don't know what time, whether in the morning or afternoon, but it's going to be my very first broadcast tomorrow before moving forward. Now, so what am I trying to say here? Anybody who is calling me, I don't want to receive call at this very point in time, please. Any individual, human being that is fighting these men on ground, who is calling me, I'm live, please. I'm not receiving any call. Don't call for now, please. I'm live. So I am telling us today that anybody you see fighting Commander Gento, that fights Igwe Butuzo, I want you to know that that person is nothing but an agent of Nigeria government, because it is Nigeria government that has been fighting them. So if you are not an agent of Nigeria government, there is no any Jupiter whatsoever that will make you to fight them, because Musa till today is fighting them. So you cannot align with Musa. You can't align with Musa. How? Make it make sense. Can you make it make sense? You cannot align with Musa to fight Biafra Liberation Army. You can't. It's not possible. You understand? It's not possible. You can't align with Ebekwedike. You can't align with DOS to fight and demand the head of Commander Gento, when you know that he is the first target, probably second target, because they have, you see this thing they are doing today to Gento. Don't forget they have done it already to Igwe Butuzo. They didn't get him, and they're still doing it. They're still doing it. It's just that all focus now is on Gento and his men. But there is nothing they're doing today to Gento that they have not done to Igwe Butuzo. It's the same. The same, no difference. Are you paying attention? So, I want you to bear that in mind, because I will come back to Ngozi Rabeze moving forward. But let us first of all listen to her commander, one of her commanders. One of her I am not missing what to say that. One of her commanders. Or should I, first of all, before going through the, I think that would be the best thing to do. Before going through the, of course, Caterpillar's broadcast, let me first of all refresh our memory. So that in the substance, substance, onwe pillar, sieke, when badoko yatago sike na agwagi with pure pump and plain. Let us first of all flash our memories and remember where we are coming from. Before playing these caterpillars, broadcast or voice note broadcast, let me first of all remind you who Caterpillar is to USB.
My question go like this without wasting time to our Agunwai. Did Caterpillar working for your government or not? Number one question. Number two, why is we are in government, we are in Biafra land, why is it our governors introducing themselves in the bush? Number three, why is it those companies that you say they are going to pay?
Some of you may not understand that number two question, where he said, why is our governor, their governors, if we can that governors, why are their governors introducing themselves in the bush while you say we are now in Biafra? We are now a sovereign nation, which was a very simple question. Why are your governors introducing themselves in the bush? Why they're supposed to be in their governor's houses, in their governor's offices, and in their governor's lodge? Yet you are telling everybody, you are telling Biafrans that you are now you are now a sovereign nation. No, lies and deceit cannot give us Biafra, and it's not going to sell anymore. Now pay attention, my people.
Biafra. Our governors introducing themselves in the bush. Number three, why is it those companies that you say they are going to pay Biafra have just started paying the money? Number four, those accounts.
Let's take the three questions. That's okay. We'll have a lot of people here asking questions, please.
Okay, let me just repeat the questions. Just repeat. Caterpillar, is it working for USB? One question. Number two, those governors, why they introduce themselves in the bush when we are in USB? Number four, those companies have that started paying those money, our DPM tell them to pay. And why is it they block LDO account? They didn't block DPM account of USB.
Show your picture.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
First of all, they told him, show your picture. Can we get my location? I'm gonna buy your DP. I'm not calling him Oluko. That is the minds of the person. The mind of that person asking him to show his picture, because I'm not on a Biafra land. I'm gonna side the Omaronya and Aga Chowa. Monakwana Baya went a bufunyoya. Oluko DPM question. And I bet you those questions were never answered. The only question that was answered was the first question, which was Caterpillar. Pay attention.
Started paying those money, our DPM tell them to pay. And why is it they block LDO account? They didn't block DPM account of USB.
Show your picture.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Let me start with the first question. Is Caterpillar working for Biafra? Caterpillar is a Biafran citizen, and he has every right to protect his own state.
Did you get that? It doesn't matter whether he's a Bubago commander. Caterpillar is a Biafran citizen, and he has every right. He has every right to protect his state. I'm going to play for you the latest broadcast of Caterpillar and the old comment of Caterpillar against Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. You understand? Now, pay attention.
Exactly.
The second question, let me finish. You ask and I'm going to answer.
Exactly.
The second question, the governors introducing themselves in a bush, that is not accurate. All governors in Biafra land are living in their homes in Biafra land, protecting their states.
You didn't say where they live. He said, why are they introducing themselves in the bush? That is the question, not where they live. But anyway, this is not even my, I'm playing this to refresh our memory before we jump into Caterpillar. Now.
The third one, which company has, you say has the company paid money? That question is not clear. I don't know the company you're talking about. And the last, I didn't get it.
You didn't get it.
So I didn't get the company you were talking about. Which company?
Obi, which company are you talking about? Can you explain which company are you talking about?
The oil companies.
They say that all the whole foreign companies that are taking oil from Biafra land, they will be paying, if I'm correct.
Oh, the tax. Oh, yeah. Some of them have responded, and we are following up on them. Thank you so much. Next question, please.
Chai na ka Biafra ka na choi ya bukoni na chai alo mekwalo ndi Igbo alo melu ndi Igbo. Caterpillar is a Biafran and he has the right to protect his state. He has the right to protect his state. One of his state under USB. One of the states, not his state, one of the states under USB. Because as far as I'm concerned, Caterpillar is going straight to prison. He has nothing to protect. As far as Biafra land is concerned, Caterpillar is going straight to the prison. There is nothing you can tell me. He's going straight to prison. Oh, yes. No judge, no lawyer will stand for him. Caterpillar, if he survives till Biafra is restored as an independent nation, he's going straight to prison. So how can Caterpillar has the right to protect his state after all the bloodshed? After boasting to unalive innocent ESM members, innocent Biafra Liberation Army members, looking for a way to destroy Simon Ekpa and Biafra freedom, all of a sudden, he has the right to protect his state. Like, are you kidding me? Are you insane? You must be out of your mind. Now, let us go to Caterpillar. The current statement and broadcast of Caterpillar. After this, I will then take you to his, previous statement on Simon Ekpa. Pay attention. This one, I may not analyze it because of time. I want him to speak. I'm going to analyze it towards the end of it.
My name is Caterpillar, Commander Caterpillar.
Did you hear the introduction? My name is Caterpillar, Commander Caterpillar. This is recent or not old. I bet none of you have listened to it, unless if you listen to it currently in this recent time. It's no more than 2-3 days now, depending on when you got it, but it's not more than 3 days. So, my name is Caterpillar, Commander Caterpillar. So nobody should come and tell me he's no longer working with Ngozi. And remember, the audio played by Adade Oramma, where she was having conversation with your so-called Secretary General or Secretary of the State or Defense Secretary or Defense Commander. What do they call him? Nkwocha Massacre by Mazi Simon Ekpa. What do they call him? Call him Secretary of State of State or Secretary of Defense. Yes, Defense Secretary. Now, that very conversation that Adade Orama had with Nkwocha, after Adade Orama was shouting on top of her voice that she can never be in that government, in that group. It has nothing to do with government. In that group where they will bring the killer of Biafran children to work with the group as one of their commanders. Nkwocha vividly told Adade Orama that Caterpillar has repented. After he initially denied in that same conversation, in that same telephone conversation, Nkwocha had already denied in the beginning that they are not working with Caterpillar. And there was one of the open conversation, question and answer, one of the first question and answers they had with Nkwocha, where Nkwocha publicly denied that there is no any name in their group called Caterpillar. Nobody is in their so-called USB army that is called Caterpillar. Nkwocha publicly denied it. Maybe I will look for that clip. I'm going to search for that clip. Now, in that conversation with Adade Orama and Nkwocha, after denying initially from the beginning, he later acknowledged and said that Caterpillar had repented. And that's why they are making him their commander, one of their commanders. You understand? And he has confirmed it here that his name is Caterpillar, Commander Caterpillar. Commander under who and under what? Under your USB. Let's continue.
My name is Caterpillar, Commander Caterpillar. And make a lonya banana sudo chuku de ronya bana.
Delonum Faceless Unite, Delonum Faceless Unite, Delonum Faceless Biafra Unite, Delomia in a comment section, please. Can I proceed?
Many name this broadcast because of the little child. Yeah, so jadi ebagwa. But awumonye nwere obi mmiri. Awumonye is somebody ihe ọjọọ na-asọ nsọ.
Ewu.
No matter how they are trying to spoil my name, I don't brother care.
How will you care?
But one thing I know is that I know the God I'm serving. That's why I am alive tonight.
Again, I told you there are two names. One is a spoken word. One is a being, a living being, but not a human. Those two names suffered most in the world. Number one is God. The name of God suffered most. Because onye mpụ na arụrụ anị na-akpọ Chukwu. Even onye orichi ego ori obu ụzọ kpee ekpere kpọọ Chukwu. Ozusi ori nata ọ ga-atụ ọrụ Chukwu mma mma. Ndị tụọlụ chi n'ụwa ya mma mma wee sị na Chukwu. Then the second thing, the second word, the second name that suffer secondly the most is that word called truth. Truth is one of the most stressed names in the world because a pathological liar will be telling you, I'm telling you the truth. I'm saying the truth, the truth. All these things, all these people you see on social media today, pathological liars, professional liars, including their madam, will be telling you truth. Because it's a free word, anybody can use it at any given time, including Caterpillar. Let's continue.
I know the battle I am facing. I know the challenges. But I'm still alive today because of the grace of God. What happened in Arundis of Ayakanjibe this morning?
Did you hear that? What happened in Arundis of Ayakanjibe this morning? That is why I have come this morning. This is to prove to you that it is latest. It is latest. Let's continue. No lies. This is latest.
To tell everyone, yes, we know that our people love us, love the struggle, love how we are doing the struggle, love how we are challenging.
Yes, we know that our people love us, love how we are doing the struggle. I want you to understand. Yes, we know that our people love us. Our people love us and love how we are doing the struggle. Remember, he is not among the Biafra Liberation Army that was set up by Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. I want you to remember that. Initially, from beginning, this caterpillar, some of you do not know him. This caterpillar was one of those who came to serve as members of the Eastern Security Network. This is how he started. He started as a member of the Eastern Security Network. He was never a commander. So, before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had issues, but he was very, very close to Chinasa Nworu. So he was among those used by Chinasa Nworu. He was removed from ESN to Dead Men Squad that was working, parading in Ebonyi State and some part of Abia. But their main headquarters was in Ebonyi. You understand? Between Ebonyi and Abia. So he was one of them. He was one of the Chinasa Nworu brought him from ESN to Dead Men Squad. So he was one of their top henchmen in that their group of Dead Men Squad, DMS. So later on, when Ogo Olofako, after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's rendition, Olofako autopilot where TFA with all the evidences and all their evil. This same caterpillar fought so hard. He's one of those that Chinasa Nworu used to unalive innocent ESN members who said, no, we must stand for Biafra. We are not going to work with any government through Chinasa Nworu. This man here, Caterpillar, has a lot of innocent blood of Biafrans in his hands that he wasted directly by himself, which he was boasting how he unalived innocent ESM members. This Caterpillar. So when they realized that Chinasa Nworu is no longer taking care of them, that DMS, Dead Men Squad, scattered. And they picked many of them after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and the autopilot took over. Many of them scattered and were recruited into Ebubago after Chinasa Nworu, DOS had meeting with governors. After the DOS had meetings with governors, they gave them these men. DOS single-handedly gave them these men called DMS and some of the members that surrendered from the Eastern Security Network. They gave them to the governors, and they were recruited into Ebubago. That is how Caterpillar started working with Ebubago, and they made him one of the commanders of Ebubago in Anambra State. Are you paying attention? Now, when Ifeanyi Ejiofor, because Caterpillar has strict alliance with Ikenga Uruagu, when Ifeanyi Ejiofor started recruiting boys in Nnewi for Ifeanyi Oba Nnewi Vigilante Group, Ikenga Uruagu gave this Caterpillar to Ifeanyi Oba, and he was made one of the top commanders of Ifeanyi Oba Nnewi Vigilante Group. Now, Ifeanyi Oba died. That Ifeanyi Oba Nnewi Vigilante Group scattered because nobody was taking care of them anymore. They scattered. And this Caterpillar went back to Ebubago. And remember, they were not Ebubago. You already know what Ebubago is doing. So they were not just Ebubago members. So long as you're a Ebubago member, you must be into kidnapping. You must be into organ harvesting and trafficking. You must be into rituals. You must be into a lot of heinous atrocities. Just like Obuago, Wale War, Kedon Kano Okigwe now with the Caterpillar them. Kafa one of their commanders in Okigwe now. Can somebody remind me one of these their commanders in Okigwe? Okisofaya. They are all now working in tandem to destroy Biafra. Now, let us continue listening to him, this criminal.
How we are battling with our enemy.
I didn't finish it. As a Ebubago top members, that is how he was recruited from Ebubago into Ngozi Orabueze's army. Currently, as it stands now, this Kafaya, this Caterpillar is occupying two positions currently now. The first position is Ebubago. He's no longer commander in Ebubago. Since he came back from Ifeanyi Oba's Nnewi Vigilante, he's no longer commander in Ebubago. You understand? Because his position was taken by Sapele. His position was taken by Sapele in Ebubago. So when he came back to Ebubago after Ifeanyi Oba's Vigilante group scattered, he was no longer a commander until he was recruited by Ngozi Orabueze. And Ngozi Orabueze made him a commander in his group. In her army. Sorry. Now, let's proceed. So now his left hand is with Ebubago, while the right hand is with Ngozi Orabueze. He has two positions that he's occupying today. And nobody will come and tell me that he's not working with USB. He said it here that our people love how we are fighting for the struggle. Which is struggle? He's not with us. He's not with the Biafra Republic government in exile, led by Simonep and Jock, even though it's nowhere to be seen at the moment. The government is nowhere to be seen at the moment, but he's not there. He's not with our BLA, Biafra Liberation Army, Biafra Resistance Fund. He's not with them. So which struggle is he talking about? The struggle of Ngozi Orabueze. Let's continue.
But let's just let reality be told. Because I cannot say that you are my brother, that we take oath to protect our land, that we take oath to make sure that we have a peaceful home. Small time we will turn the oath against my people. Because of Newo, my brother, and I'm gonna give you the struggle, the time. It can happen. Able to see my brother. I will not say anything. I used to show that I'm not fighting freedom.
Did you hear that? That's to show that I'm not fighting freedom. So all his comments are typically showing you and every other person listening that he believes that he's fighting for freedom because he is a commander of Ngozi Orabeze's USB group. You understand? Pay attention and listen very, very attentively.
What freedom is all about, that it belongs to the truth.
Truth.
Protect your brother.
Chai.
Don't harm your brother.
Chai.
Don't harm your brother.
Don't harm your brother. Man, I gave how many ESM members this idiot to go and call on a threaten Simon Ekpa. Na-etu ọnụ ndị ogburu na ESN. This criminal, this murderer, caterpillar. Obu AK-47. I wonder if I can still find that video. Na-etu ezigbote ọnụ, na-etu ọnụ nwe na-akpa afọ ya, nwe one of our commanders ọ na-akpa afọ ya, ọ ga-asị ya na ọ bụ na ọ bụ a man ya pụta ka akwa ya. Video, not audio, video. This caterpillar na-etu ọnụ bụrụ AK. Si na ọ bụ a commander ya pụta ka akwa ya. Na ọ bụ a man ya pụta ka akwa ya. This man bụrụ AK na-etu ọnụ na video.
But I'm saying that some people use this opportunity to create awareness for themselves, to kill our own people because of selfish interests. Meanwhile, Caterpillar cannot stand on that. I let her quit in this struggle and go my way and go and find something to do.
Okay.
Let me tell you, if you are giving me money or if you are supporting me to kill my own people, you are the first person I am going to kill. And if you are giving me money to be lying against somebody, you are the first person I am going to lie against him or her. I don't know that. Do you know the meaning of caterpillar?
Tell us.
Onama the meaning here. I stand by truth. You know that the truth we hear now for That is why some people hate truth more than any other thing.
You are standing on it. We can see. We can see.
Let me not go further too much. There is something I want to play with everyone to hear.
Okay.
So if you are hearing that, you will know what I am talking to. I will use it gradually. Just listen to this voice message I am going to play here now. Listen to it and give me what you think about it.
Come the theory voice, try to reply. Okay, I'm watching the source. We need to work to cover ourselves up.
Gentle send the Wabia a message. The guy hate we go for name. The guy help her reply a message. The guy help her agora warrior. Because some people here talk.
Now he want to begin his propaganda against Commander Gentle. Remember the first word I told you, that anybody who is against Biafra Liberation Army is not working for us, is working with Nigeria, because Nigeria want Commander Gentle either dead or alive. That is the truth in the public. The Nigerian government want Commander Gentle and his men either dead or alive. That is the reason why they are bombarding Okigwe. Or any other reason. They are bombarding Okigwe because Gentle is there. They are bombarding Okigwe because our Biafra Liberation Army is there. That's why they have brought their armor tanks and Super Tucano jets in Okigwe, because they want Gentle either dead or alive. So anybody who is aligning with Nigerian government, sharing the same ideology with Nigerian government, then you are against Biafra. You are a saboteur. And remember that this caterpillar is a commander of your USB. I didn't say it. Ngozi Orabeze confirmed it. So, is there anything like propaganda here? Am I saying anything like propaganda? Did Ngozi Orabeze not confirm it? Is there any propaganda here? At all, for one thing? Is there any atom of propaganda for what I'm saying? Ngozi Orabeze, unike puta now. Counter. Can she come out now to counter herself to tell us that Caterpillar is no longer working for her? Maybe any other time she comes to question and answer program, please, you people should go and ask her, are you still working with Caterpillar? Because Caterpillar. It's been long she has not spoken about Caterpillar, because we all know what Caterpillar is doing. So Caterpillar is one of those agents working underground that Afahana Putakawan on social media, because they know that Biafrans know that Caterpillar is a killer. You understand? Farmer na Biafrans na Caterpillar is a killer. So another fire when they come. Final fire. Because they know that we know who Caterpillar is. But they have confirmed it. Nkwacha confirmed it. Nkwacha said Caterpillar has repented. If you people doubt it, then I will look for that audio. If Daddy Orama does not have it anymore because they hack her phone, I will ask her to search for that broadcast. I don't know if that broadcast was made on this her current YouTube channel, or it was made on the other channel that was taken down. I can't remember. I don't know. But I will try. But I'm sure all of you heard it. You understand? So Nigeria government will not be looking for Gento, and Caterpillar, who is a commander under your USB, is also looking for Gento. Let us continue. Oku kakari, pay attention.
Rubbish. Don't know what is happening in this struggle. Also, send the message, Orohagaga, can cover themselves up.
Negezinti propaganda. Onye kpọkụrụ onwe ya commander. Negezinti propaganda Caterpillar ga-ebu against Gento in order to give him a bad name to destroy him. Ebe Kwedike na-ebu propaganda against Gento. The newly formed vigilante of Okigwe carrying propaganda against Gento. Chinasa Nworu carrying propaganda against Gento, to the extent that Chinasa Nworu claimed on a live program on Radio Fulani that they have on a live Gento. Na ebugo Gento and Igwe Butuzo. All before now, but not today. Okuriebe few months ago that Nehebugo Gento with Igwe Butuzo. Oh yes. So Nigeria government nebu propaganda. Imo State government nebu propaganda against Gento. Just Kenya wanketa Jaffa. Kenwiki hangia. Your Caterpillar, your dearest Caterpillar, your beloved Caterpillar, Commander Caterpillar of USB, is here to bring his own propaganda. Unu ye gezinti ki unu nuzie ifoji we conclude wo broadcast ya. Tonti angolangu na nku na abia.
I don't know, do you mean that, do you understand that English? Let us cover ourselves up. Just listen to the voice message. Keep listening. I will just analyze it.
And the other broadcast is possible. We can come up on our last one. I can come up and make broadcast.
And then make bam, and they make broadcast use boobsbo. Yeah, Hana cover themselves up.
You see, propaganda. Hana cover themselves up. You know, nege godunti. Achobo mi kuoku negent.
And they take the action. Hana cover themselves up. I brought me somebody that talk rubbish, and I want me somebody get me what put give in the show ya. When my mess, better join the area, which I leave them to join them because I have too much crowd. The family the thing, ma cover themselves off. I made the brokers. How much hana money cover themselves? They made the brokers as people.
Oh, kwa yanwa kwuru nke a. Oh, kwa nyanwa adri nke a. Gentle did not say it. Oh, nyanwa na add this one. Propaganda. Na-egegodo nunte ụmụ Chukwu Okike Abiama.
Following them, we believe what they are doing. Listening to the voice message, I will make sure that I make this voice broadcast too. If you don't hear this one, you hear this one. If you don't understand this one, you understand this one. You refracts.
I can come up by myself and make the broadcast. Communication, I'm nobody money is the game now, nobody money is
Also, the commander that no one will get here, but I made the broadcast. And the abu mubi agwa, I want no mother say more we see. The only in understand. Can ko wara get here because the guy also send this message, watch them everything. How the thing started. Photos were here and the Ajoji send there another people. Yeah, mother talk or send it. Mother talk or send it. Mandebu AK, Mandebu pump. Understand what I'm saying. If you are a beast, you do not understand where these people are heading to. They are not fighting your freedom.
But not gonna fight, you know. Oh, Caterpillar. After Kobuchalo ESM members, so I wanna fight is for our freedom. Now I want you to listen to Commander Gento himself to see if he said anything bad apart from the the wrong narrative and analysis of Caterpillar, because he's trying to carry propaganda against Gento in order to have the ground to fight him. Apart from that, listen to Commander Gento with your plain heart and see if there's anything, if what this Caterpillar is analyzing has anything to do with what Gento said. Let's continue.
Release without sorry, I only cause with English. So I say, una say we no go agree, una no go agree to give us our land. Now, plan, we don't come to claim what that belongs to us. The word because why you can happy, I'm more happy. I am also. When you can't get go say no, but I had the game now. Final game I'm going to now. Which every day
I hope you heard that because he's going to analyze it. According to Ife Gento kwuru here, na ọ bụ na aga ọrụ anwa serapụ ofu onye ya aga kọlụ ndị ọzọ ife melụnụ. Ọkwa ndị ugwu ka ọ na-ekwu maka ya o, ndị Fulani na-egbusisi ndị bai ka ọ na-ekwu maka ya. Na ọ bụ na aga ọrụ anwa serapụ ofu onye sụọlụ ya oyibo so that oruzie ojizie their language, their Fulani language, explain or kọwalụ ndị be 5 fụrụ. Amamona na aghọtara ikwu anwa. Let me take it back again like one step. Ka unu ghọta ya ọfụma.
I'm saying, if you are a beast, you do not understand where these people are heading to. They are not fighting your freedom.
Release without sorry, I only cause with English. So I say, una say we no go agree, una no go agree to give us our land. Now, plan, we don't come to claim what that belongs to us. The word because why you can happy, I'm more happy. I am also. When you can't get go say no, but I had the game now. Final game I'm going to take now. Which every day maybe I couldn't more put to go call on yes everywhere the clear. eba ya ron ram chok ron akita na we bank office.
Na ifa we kunnie. Ma people na apụta mgbe ahụ ọsọ na emere broadcast ya broadcast ahụ ọsọ ya ga-apụta bịa mee o mere the broadcast wee na-agwa ikwu nne ya that na ya ga-apụta je gbawa egbe n'ikwu nne ya na ihe a ikwu nne ya na ya ga-eme ekekwa kọlụ ka ya dịcha na road dịrị ha clear. Hey, ndị furu efu emeghe m ama m na unu na-eteke caterpillar at a somebody na-amaghị ife unu che na m amaghị ife na the struggle ka unu che na m wee beast unu chọ ka m na-eme ka unu nwa apụta m igbu ụmụnne m. I will protect them, and this time around is going to be a very serious battle to stop all these killings.
Are you getting where he's coming from now? Are you getting it? Somebody said, Biafra Unite, please stop. The commander has admitted that he did this voice out of anger. Of course, I know he said, did I not post the video? I know he said it. Did I say that Gentle did not make the voice? I know that Gentle said that he made the voice because Okigwe, which he also mentioned his name here, but this caterpillar was running away from, making that very comment. Gentle mentioned the name here, Okigwe. Gentle said that he sent his men. He made the voice note and sent it to his men. You understand? So, which he recalled them back. But he made that voice note because Okigwe buru umubeya. Okigwe unalive his men. We made this voice note. You understand? I may not be 100% accurate on analyzing that voice note. But the truth of the matter is that Gentle said that he truly made that voice note out of anger when Okigwe unalive his men, and he sent this voice note, which he later called his men and asked them to withdraw, which they never carried out any action. That was the word of Gentle. So I may not be accurate in analyzing this particular voice note, but the truth of the matter is that Gentle has come out and said, yes, he made that voice note, but it was out of anger of what Okigwe did to his men, which he later recalled his men and told them not to carry out any action. That was the response from Commander Gentle. So let's continue. So that means any other propaganda this caterpillar is carrying out from this or with this voice note is completely dead on arrival. So let's continue. And remember that this broadcast was made after Gentle had already come out on a live video to speak about this very voice note. So let's continue. And Gentle said it was 2 years ago. Of course. Let's continue.
Face our battle. We are facing our battle, not a battle of our people. It's a battle of our enemy. If you don't hear.
So, it's a battle of our enemy. How many Janjaweed terrorists, military, have you faced before? How many of them have you brought down? How many Fulani herdsmen terrorists have you brought down before? As I'm talking now, people have been unalived and kidnapped by the Fulani herdsmen terrorists after they invaded Owerri, Amakohi Owerri, yesterday. I've read that very news already. It's on our pre-record broadcast on our platform. So how many of them have you faced? None. You want to face Gentle. Let's continue.
I will not say that Fulani is not our land. They are very, very close to our land.
Oh, did you hear that? He said that they are very, very close. First of all, he said he will not say that Fulani is not in our land. And then he responded to himself and that they are very, very close to our land. Oh, they are very, very close. They are no longer here. They are close. Mad people everywhere.
But our people are helping them.
Okay.
To kill our people too.
Okay.
If you don't hear, try to hear it now. Yeah, with the informant oji arụ ọrụ cross ebe ahụ gacha ebe ahụ niile dị arọ ndị ọgụ ahụ wee je kọwasịa otu iro si wee dịrị ya kele kọwasịa ka ndị mmadụ si wee nọrọ na the shop. Hey, God of Israel. Hey. It's well. Kanaga.
Garuo side ahụ ndị amị la ndị security obodo ahụ jọsụrụ nọrọ even ọ kọwara na ime ndị attack dị very simple na agbara machine is very simple like this mee ka ndị ọkada obodo na a ga-agba ha well na a na-elus guard ebe ahụ ọfụma so ọ sị na ọ naanị ebe ahụ data ebe ahụ randa about ahụ nọ fuel station nọ dọta na ọ naanị ebe ahụ ka ndị security ahụ nọ uche nwere ike na ọ dị ọrụ side ebe ime ama omire ahụ ebe ahụ store nọ and aga arụ dịsi ọrụ ka arụ ya towards
that place ọ na-ekwu okwu ife a that place ya ha na-ekwu okwu ife a ndị amị na ndị security na-anị ya but ha hapụrụ ndị anyị kwesịrị ije lụsa ọgụ wee jezi na lụsa ndị nọ na shop ọgụ ka ewe.
You see? Ebe aka m na-eche ka okwu. You see? Ọ nọkwa die gentle describe na ndị amị na-elus guard there. Ọ nọ here gentle kwuo sị na ndị amị anọ die na-elus guard there. Na enwesi shop nọ there. Gentle ekwurokwasị jee zuo shop ori. Okwukwasị ga-agbagbuo ndị nọ na shop. O describe that area. Otu the area si wee dị. Okwu okwu ya gentle ukwu gbasalụ ndị amị. Ozugbo gentle describe na enwesi shop nọ there. Ọghọlị immediately. Let us hear that again.
And I got this side because make and dog obodo. Na aga agba ha wedi.
Enaga.
Ja, aiga garuo side ahụ ndị amị la ndị security obodo ahụ jọsụrụ nọrọ even ọ kọwara na ime ndị attack dị very simple.
Did you hear that? Side ndị amị na ndị security obodo na even ọ kọwara na n'ime ndị attack dị very simple. That means ọ na-ekwu maka ndị amị ahụ na ndị security a na-arụkọ there. Very, very, very easy to understand. No na-ekwu maka ndị amị ahụ na ndị security a na-arụ there. Now, ka anyị gee ya ntị.
Na agbara machine is very simple like this mee ka ndị ọkada obodo na a ga-agba ha well.
Did you hear that? Ọ ka na-ekwukwe maka ndị amị ahụ na ndị security a na-arụkọ na-anọ there. Let's continue.
Na a na-elus guard ebe ahụ ọfụma so ọ sị na ọ naanị ebe ahụ data ebe ahụ randa about ahụ nọ fuel station nọ dọta na ọ naanị ebe ahụ ka ndị security ahụ nọ uche nwere ike na ọ dị ọrụ side ebe ime ama omire ahụ ebe ahụ store nọ and aga arụ dịsi ọrụ ka arụ ya towards
that place ọ na-ekwu okwu ife a that place ya ha na-ekwu okwu ife a ndị amị na ndị security na-anị ya but ha hapụrụ ndị anyị kwesịrị ije lụsa ọgụ wee jezi na lụsa ndị nọ na shop ọgụ ka e wee sizie nọ ndị alụ dị ọgụ. That's why o ji wee kwuo esi that na onye ahụ ga-eme the broadcast o mechaa ya sụọ Awụsa.
You see? Propaganda.
Onye ndị agha eje dị ọrụ ha na-eje dị ọrụ emechaa ya the person sụọ Awụsa ọsụzi Awụsa ka ya sị nọ ndị security ahụ na ndị amị ahụ bịara gba the war. Babusi umunanya. Amamu no nwokra simple sense.
Gene.
Uno nwokra simple sense.
Gene.
Okay.
Propaganda. Gene.
I can imagine no shop for that period of time.
9, 10, and not exactly the time Keji Webia menda attack.
Emekwa attack o.
Almighty God.
Negekwa nunti. Na gentle kwuri ya pump and plan that he told his men not to go. He recalled his men, like as I said in the before, that I may not be accurate analyzing this voice note. But all I know is that everything Caterpillar is saying here is all about propaganda. Because even himself is not accurate. It's not accurate here. Moreover, Gentle has come out and said that the voice note was made 2 years ago when Oki Sofia Bolo Mubea. So what this guy is trying to, he have a conclusion here. You are going to see his conclusion. What he's trying to do here is to make sure that he brings the name of Gentle to the mud in order to justify his movement, whatever movement that he wants to carry against Gentle. That's all. Very, very simple as ABCD. And remember, he said he's a commander fighting for Biafra. Commander fighting for Biafra. Let's continue.
Almighty God. My DM now column rubbish. Caterpillar this, Caterpillar attacking Gentle. Who is that Gentle? Gentle na tango wana biogo bafu we bibi po ndi iro webia.
Caterpillar, why has Nigerian army never attacked you before? I know attack. We are seeing the attack on Igwe Butuzo and his men in Osun. We are seeing the attack on Commander Gentle. We are seeing the attack on other people. Caterpillar, why have we not witnessed any attack on you and your so-called men that you claim that you have by the Zoo Janjaweed terrorist army? Why? Are you that holy that they cannot attack you? Are you no longer a freedom fighter? Oh my goodness. Oh, Diego.
About 440. Put those other away and Gentle is a fearing somebody.
Okay.
Because of an engineer bush, near commander, which is up Romans or Jenny and not of Webby. Gentle on a jog. Gentle on a log. A fearing commander. I say.
I saw Flane, Ophonia were English, said, now we don't enter our life. So we don't enter now, we own this ground. Since you not
a Fria, I saw the Awasa, Ophonia saw Fulani.
Onye asuzi Fulani as. Ebe na chi me ekawaya. Ebe na chi me analyze. Since you want to analyze it, onye ya asuzi da Fulani. Onye ya asu di Fulani. Or Gentle ya asu Fulani. Who will speak that Fulani? Ma ọ bụ na ọ bụrụ maka ndị army zoo, na ọ bụ na ọ bụrụ if he was not talking about the Zoo Janjaweed. Ọ bụ na ọ bụrụ maka ndị Zoo Janjaweed ka ọ na-ekwu maka ya, onye na ya asụzi da Fulani? Onye ya asụ da Fulani? Simple question. Onye ya asụ da Fulani? Rapugode Hausa, you can tell me anybody really not can speak Hausa. Mana onye ya asụzi Fulani? Ma ọ bụ na ọ nara ekwu maka Zoo Janjaweed terrorist, onye ya asụzi da Fulani? Ya bụ asọrọ ya n'English, okwuo eji English kọwara ya. onye ya asụzi Fulani anwa
Awụsa ofu onye asụọ Fulani akwụnụ na ife okwuru na asụ Awụsa ofu onye asụọ Fulani ọnwụ ga-egbusi unu niile na-support this guy. Ọnwụ ga-egbu unu.
Ife dị ọbụndụ.
Ọnwụ ga-egbu all of you that are supporting this guy. They are supporting this criminal.
Onye ori dị ka gị ndụ ka ede ndụ ife a katapila enwugo na enwugonu onye so na-egbusi ashi ụmụazị Igbo na-arụ ndị Fulani ọrụ enwugo na
to kill our own people. Na ha pụta na ebe ahụ ndị chọpụ na nọ agba ha kwukwukwukwukwu
okwu agba ha. This is the propaganda that this man is carrying. Okwu agba ha. Gentle did not say agba ha. Agba ndị shop okwu anything like that. Pure propaganda. The only time I mention shop was that side in was a shop. Okukwa abandoned on a shop. He never said anything like that. Let's continue.
2 hours go get me paper and not that no feel no open down security and never be about it. No one that me and be about it. Yes, we are against them. We are fighting them.
No.
But I again with our enemy in our midst. And they are still working with us over my dead body.
No one make we claim our property. We must get them by fire by force. Men are done. The men are got no uniform with us before.
Efria. Na men ga gija ga no kwa utu hasi we ga before. Otu ha na isiku egbususu umunna anyi. Otu ha na isi egbususu umunna anyi. Na men ga gija ga de ku otu ha ata ya before. Na hambaya hana susi di Hausa so the Fulani, and you know that people are saying that Fulani is come to claim their land, and that language
now can Igbo kwuo ife an chọrọ ikwu. Let us first of all we must agree na ife Gentle kwuru bụ ịpụ ebe anwa apụ ebe agba kukukukuku agbani egbe ife ọ na-ekwu ba ịgbani egbe enu ọ bụrụkwa na ịgba civilians egbe agbani egbe agba egbe kukukukuku then let us ka anyị wezie ya na o nwelo ka esi wee because ọgụ anụ a na-anụ unu fụrụ ka achọrọ m ịsụ ife a n'Igbo unu fụrụ ka Nigeria Army si na-ebu propaganda all through this while against men on ground, against our prime minister, against our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, against Biafra, against everything I name. Ono fro to Nigeria si na-ebu propaganda against us, trying to spoil the minds of our people. Na-achọ ka emebie obi ndị be anyị ebe ndị na-anụ ọgụ nwere onwe nọ. Na-ebu propaganda here and there, which na this guy akpọrọ Caterpillar so ebu propaganda nke ya. Ị na-aghọta m na-ekwu now. So ọ bụrụ na let us assume ka anyị wegodi ya na the other way around. Kwa ụbọchị ka dibịa ji eli nke ofeke. Ofu mbọsị ofeke likene nke dibịa na ọ nara awa n'afa. Achọrọ ka iji ile gị wee gụọ eze gị ọnụ wee ghọta ife m na-ekwu. Ọ bụrụ na apa odo Gentle ekwokwa na ya agbawu ndị mmadụ na this voice note okwuro ya. To be honest, achị m aka enu wee na-ekwu. Anụrụ m ka okwu gbawusielu m ndị mmadụ. Okwu ọkwa ya. Now, ọ bụrụ na anyị nwanọ na ọgụ nwere onwe a na-anụ chọkwa ikwuchi ya dị zoo ụgwọ propaganda fa na-ebu against us with propaganda direct to the zoo. Ọ bụrụkwa na ibu propaganda iji wee megide ụmụ Igbo ma ọ gbuo ụmụ Igbo. Ọ dị 100% allowed. Anyị nwa na-anụ ọgụ nwere onwe ibu propaganda anyị eji wee counter Nigeria propaganda. Ama m ịghọta ife m na-ekwu? Oh yes, ọ dị 100% allowed. Ibukwe propaganda a ga-eji wee counter Nigeria propaganda against Biafra. So if you have any opportunity yeji wee bukwe propaganda yeji counter Nigeria's propaganda, it is allowed. So long as no bụrụ ife ye destroy Biafra. So long as ọ bụ ife ye destroy the lives of ụmụ Igbo. Kizi ife a na-akọ ya. Gịnị ka a na-akọzi? Gịnị ka a na-akọzi? Nigeria na-ebu propaganda against Biafra. Steady every single day. Nigeria media na-ebu propaganda against Biafra. Nigeria government na-ebu propaganda against Biafra. Nigeria military na-ebu propaganda against Biafra. Nigeria police na-ebu propaganda against Biafra. Gịnị ka ị na-akọzi? Ọ Biafra bukene propaganda against Nigeria ọ bụ ife ọjọọ? Ọ bụ na ị pụọ na junction mgbe egbe kukukukuku sụọ Hausa sị na achọrọ ịrapụrụ anyị be anyị iji wee bụ propaganda against Nigeria na Fulani. So long as na o nwere onye Igbo agbawuru na onwe onye Igbo agbatụrụ egbe. Gịnị ka ị na-akọ ife a? Gịnị ka ị na-achọ ịkọlụ m? Gịnị ka ị na-achọ ịkọlụ m ife a? Let's continue first. Achọrọ m ka unu gee ntị ka unu nụ the ending of this garbage up to na-akọ.
Unu achọ ka anyị nweta our land. Ọ ya wụ ihe Gento kwuru ebe ahụ. Gento is working with these people. Gento is killing our people. Gento na work with Fulanis.
You see? The same Fulani na-achọ ka egbue. Oh my goodness me. The same Fulani na-achọ ka egbue ya.
Military uniform. In the uncle, you have police uniform. You need to go. I can afford it. According to the man, I want any police uniform. You let me know. I can provide more. Regard the movements. We don't can them dragon.
Akweno ya. Na onye ga ndị agha agakwa ije na ha need-kwa police uniform a ga-enye. Ha need-kwa army uniform na a ga-enye. As well.
Is that a crime? Is that a crime?
Gento as well.
I
don't want to say anything too much. But I will make a second voice message. Thank you.
So, if I know now, this very broadcast or melocobo voice note, whatever he may call it, is in preparation. In preparation. Oku. Otu, I couldn't catch up that place. And I'm not going to repeat this voice because this is 15 minutes. Oku of venting his anger on Gento and how he's not going to allow Gento to breathe. He didn't mention the word breathe. But if Okuru there, Kowalo, his preparation to carry out war against Commander Gento. Also, na muaman nondo, where na Gento, na amara pu Gento, kone ebu omazi bai mbachi yankete, or see over his dead body. I don't know if any of you listening to it. Ama mona and rogo kudatin, or see over his dead body. If you did not hear, I don't want to be tempted to return, to play it, to go back. I don't want to go back because it took that voice note is 15 minutes. On and rogo over his dead body. So he vowed to make sure that he will take the war to gentle. And this man is a person that they called a commander under USB. If he's not a commander under USB, then prove me wrong. Now, I'm going to give one or two persons opportunity to speak. I'm going to give one or two persons chance to talk. While you are talking, I will listen to that voice note silently at the background in order to get that particular place. He made that very comment also over his dead body, because a man will not catch up that place. Now, let me share the link in the comment section so that one or two persons will join me here. As you make your comment, I will listen to that voice note at the background and catch that very particular minute, that vow, and then play it out. The link is in the comment section. If you want to make any comment, click the link and join me now in the studio. Very, very important. Very, very, very important if you want to make comment. And don't hesitate, because we are running down already.
Our deputy. My question go like this without wasting time to our Agumai. Did Caterpillar working for your government or not? Number one question. Number two, why is we are in government, we are in Biafra land, why is it our governors introducing themselves in the bush? Number three, why is it those companies that you say they are going to pay Biafra, have they started paying the money? Number four, those accounts.
Let's take the three questions. That's okay. We'll have a lot of people here asking questions, please.
Okay, let me just repeat the questions. Just repeat. Caterpillar, is it working for USB? One question. Number two, those governors, why they introduce themselves in the bush when we are in USB? Number four, those companies, have they started paying those money, our DPM, tell them to pay? And why is it they block LDO account? They didn't block DPM account of USB.
Show your picture.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Let me start with the first question. Is Caterpillar working for Biafra? Caterpillar is a Biafran citizen, and he has every right to protect his own state.
Exactly.
The second question.
Show your picture.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Let me start with the first question. Is Caterpillar working for Biafra? Caterpillar is a Biafran citizen, and he has every right to protect his own state.
Exactly.
The second question, let me finish. You ask, and I'm. Is Caterpillar working for Biafra? Caterpillar is a Biafran citizen, and he has every right to protect his own state.
Exactly.
The second question, let me finish. You ask, and I'm going to answer.
Exactly.
The second question, the governors introducing themselves in a bush, that is not accurate. All governors in Biafra land are living in their homes in Biafra land, protecting their states. The third one, which company has the company paid money? And that question is not clear. I don't know the company you're talking about. And the last, I didn't get it.
You didn't get it.
So I didn't get the company you were talking about. Which company?
Obi, which company are you talking about? Can you explain which company are you talking about?
Last broadcast, our DPM made, he said that all the whole foreign companies that are taking oil from Biafra land, they will be paying, if I'm correct.
Oh, they tax. Oh, yeah. Some of them have responded, and we are following up on them. Thank you so much. Next question, please.
All right. Obumo KK, please grab the microphone and speak to us.
Good evening.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Go ahead.
Good evening, Biafrans. I greet you, my brother. I want to speak to an equal Kuno. On Adam surprise. No brown and men on ground Messiah. The thing be only to our enemy. The reason why we are here planning. Because when I always say, I can be now any imagine. The Dika caterpillars were with them voice. Was it gentle mobile? I mean, out in you now. On I be very wrong.
No, let me respond to that. Forget the lies of Caterpillar, which he said that the voice was sent to him he sent his men to Gentle's camp, blah, blah, blah. The voice was sent to him by Gentle's boy. The boy that Gentle sent the voice to is the one who sent the voice to him, blah, blah, blah. Those nonsense propaganda, forget it. Gentle made it very, very clear. Before he made this very broadcast, Gentle had already spoken about this. So, Gentle sent this very voice, quite sure, to one of his men, which I do not believe that same man is still working with Gentle now. I'm not sure about that. Remember, they brought many people over, including, I wanted to talk about that boy called Thunder. I'm going to talk about him during my next live broadcast. I'm going to make some very, very critical analysis about him, because a lot of things have gone down the drain. Remember the lies told against General Igwe Butuzo concerning that very guy called Thunder. So yes. This Thunder was in the camp, you understand, but they bought him over. They gave him a lot of money and promised him to make him a commander, and he left the school just to work for Ngozi Oboeze. You understand? I'm going to talk about him probably tomorrow. So that is the same thing. They bought some people over. They bought a lot of students, not a lot, few of them. And there are two things that they used in buying them over, which Mazinam they can also prophesy that they're going to buy you over. So they bought them over with money and position. They told them they're going to make them commanders, which you can see the idiot called himself Thunder. Is now claiming to be a commander, Commander Thunder. You understand? So that is it. So then sorry, that guy sent out that very voice note, and the person who released it in this recent time is that guy called what's his name? The guy that called himself Ebeku Edike. He's one who released that very voice note. You understand? Forget this one. This criminal that called himself what's his name? That called himself Caterpillar is claiming. Forget this one. He's claiming. He's not the one that released the voice. Go ahead.
Okay. Caterpillar. I'm more but I want to be approved recent. And what if you make it an idea to convince why? ma ife a na-eme n'ije nnwere onwe olesi ọ kawara ụmụazị batara nke yesterday katapịra ga na-akọrọ ụdị akụkọ a na ihe m na-achọ ikwu ka ndị ụmụ skuul anyị nọ unu eyuzgadịkwana alinch maka na ọkụ dị ụzọ nke ikpeazụ a ihe niile a na-abịa na-agbagharị kịta na ha like onwere program m gara nke adadịghị mma ebe ndị okwu ha na-adazi yara mmiri iji wee gosi gị na ha dị confuse ndị njere anyị na-eyuzgadịkwana maka na ọkụ dị ụzọ nke ikpeazụ a were na-asị gị ọdịna nwa Chineke gọzie gị maka na ọ gị nwa na-abịa ọrụ mma na Remigius mechara na program mana program akwụna nke ana m asị ka Chineke gbaa unu ume ọ ga-adịrị unu mma ka anyị wee na-atụkwa anya onye isi anyị na mbido ọnwa na-abịa abịa ekene m gị ala ike wara gị ọjị ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma mgbe ka ọ dị ka ndị ọzọ nwere ike ịbata ndewo
nwa Chineke ya ma alụ gị mma. Thank you, my brother. Because of time, I'm not sure. I'm not truly sure if I will. Of course, let me try. Not like in Ifenku. Let me try. While I'll be, of course, playing this very video, I'll be playing this very video while I'll be, of course, looking for that very minute. Please, let us pay attention to this.
Year 2021. Onwegi onye Igbo na-ekwu na gịnwa na-ekwu ekwuchike na ịma ihe ji Nnamdi Kanu na court. Nnamdi Kanu Nigeria ji na court ha kemgbe year 2021. Onwegi onye Igbo na-ekwu na ịma ihe ji ya na court. You must be a liar. But the truth, come closer. Let me tell you here what's holding. But one thing I must tell you that okay, my court akpa Nnamdi agari since 2021. Yeah, wow. Nnamdi Kanu will not come out through the courts. How was she? This so okay, I say Maryland, Nigeria. Nnamdi Kanu na lie. Okay, walk. Come closer. Let me tell you what is holding him. This man has always been for some time, has always been the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, relentlessly fighting for the liberation of Ndibo. Because only Igbo dead or alive, no Biafra no matter how you look at it. No matter how go, Biafra no Inobi. But of a truth, Heji Nnamdi Kanu pụtara from prison, walk out as a free man Ndibo. Ndibo. Particularly the political class led by the governors, the religious leaders led by their bishops, captains of industries, and of course the complacent youths. The politics ganata. Ha kpọkwana the religious leaders nyetụ ha. Ha ga-mount all their pulpit or the podium. Take it easy. It will be okay. Kind of our leaders, religious leaders now. No matter the kind of arrow I commit, the religious leader will pray for them. No matter the arrow I commit. Truth is that Nnamdi Kanu will not come out unless the disunity now amongst the Igbos. And we have disunity. And we are together. Take a decision. One now, we have together to take a decision or go walk. The youth, they are too complacent to do anything. Nobody's asking them to go and fight. No. But if you can't fight, if you can't fight, can't you arrange for talks? Can't you arrange for representation? Of course, it looks like the youth, not all the political leaders. Where go catch the youth. And when they go on a bit or really any for many other thing. That is the problem. If not, Nnamdi Kanu, I want the Nigeria such because and Kuba Oku. Ndi Igbo leaders Kuba Oku. Not to talk of Haneza. Now no one Haneza. We don't know what's happening with them. If not, Yaorundi Afenifere and stuff like that, they would have spoken for the release of their song. Yaorundi Arewa, they would have spoken for the release of a song. But in Igbo, they will refuse to talk. They will refuse to talk. I don't know what's actually happening. So the earlier the Igbo speak up, the better for everybody. Nnamdi Kanu will not come out through the courts. Happen here, my lawyers, my judges, and the Amega. Ndi Nnamdi Kanu, the federal government of Nigeria. When does Ndi get released Ndi Igbo political class, Ndi Igbo religious leaders, Ndi Igbo captains of industry, and the complacent use of Ndi Igbo. Ndi get released Nnamdi Kanu. And when he got caught out the next 10 years, that young man is not yet out. The political class are they know what's going on. Let it not be what I'm thinking. And that's what I'm thinking. The political class is thinking seriously that release the gains in politics will be a thing of the past. That's simply the truth. The release the gains we are having politically will be a thing of the past. Or of course, man, the political class the religious leader who will be in pulpit now. Of course, don't know Goshi. You know, before I go, Yalota got Thanksgiving. It's funny. So we all know when Nnamdi Kanu is there. We're 2 ways about it. Unless the governor sign the National Assembly, House of Assembly, even the government chairman, get them involved. Get the religious leaders involved. Get the captains of industry involved. And our youth. Agula, this young man have way 2 ways about it. You know what I'm saying? About self-deception. Let the truth prevail.
All right. Because of time, I'm going to play you a particular place before the end of this very broadcast. I'm going to play you a particular section of that this guy's speech. The plan of this very young man called Caterpillar. Yeah, I will play us a certain section of his statement. I want you to pay very, very close attention to this.
I'm always a beast. I will protect them. And this time around is going to be a very serious battle to stop all these killings, to face our battle. We are facing our battle, not a battle of our people.
You hear that? He said, and this time around is going to be a serious battle. Against who? Against Gento. Is going to be a serious battle. Not against Janjaweed, but against Gento. Against Biafra Liberation Army. And it's your commander. Oh, yes, it's your commander.
It's a battle of our enemy. If you don't hear, I will not say that the Fulani is not our land. They are very, very close to our land. But our people are helping them to kill our people too. If you don't hear, try to hear it now.
All right, because of time, we are going to call it a night. We're going to, of course, end the broadcast because of time. We have stayed quite longer than expected. And it's quite unfortunate. We are not going to give more chances for people to speak. And I'm sure it's late already, and some of you will go to work tomorrow. So I'm going to end this very broadcast, but it's not going to end here. We're going to continue because we still have more to talk about this very caterpillar. We have more voices of caterpillar which we are going to play for you to understand properly who this guy is and the mission of this very guy in this very struggle, and who he represents, which you already know who he represents and who he's working for, and his next line of action, which he has already outlined. And I pray, wherever you are, may God bless you. Bless our leader, Mazinam Dekano. Bless our Prime Minister, Mazisamane. I pray. Pray for the victory of our Prime Minister come September. It is very, very imperative, very, very important. The most important thing to every Biafran now. If you want the release of Mazinam Dekano, you want the freedom of Biafra, pray fervently for the release of Mazisamane Ekpa this coming September. Pray, very, very important. Very, very important. Kachuko Kikabiama, Jiakaya, where has your Nodoa? Bless all of you listening to me. Bless your household and bless your handwork. From me from here, it is good evening.